to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3.
Hey, it's Yoshi time.
We're back here to take a quick look at the new Yoshi game for
Yoshi,
Nintendo Switch.
It looks like it's almost
Kendra
like
and Matt over there.
Like
And,
it reminds you kind of
Alright, so this is our first
Yoshi's
time
Woolly World,
showing this
which
title.
is beautiful,
Super
but it's like
excited.
it's not
really
everything's like
adorable. Of course, it's a Yoshi
papery
game.
now.
And we have
So like look at the
some
background, it's like
similarities
everything
to
kind of has like
Woolly
a
World, but this
paper
is an
texture to it
entirely
instead of a
new
wool
iteration
texture, and it looks really
of the
nice. I know this
franchise.
game is in Unreal Engine
We've got,
4.
As you can see in the background, we've got, it looks kind of like a toilet paper roll. And we've got some sort of diorama style elements going on, but I'm going to stop talking and just start vanquishing my enemies.
So it's almost like it's paper
So
Yoshi. He's
something
not
really
paper, but
cool
like the
that's
entire
unique
like
about this
world
one
is kind of
that
papery.
we are able to interact with the background and the foreground, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a sec after I get all the...
So kind of some stuff that you would have seen in Paper Mario.
So yeah, you'll notice here I can't so much see what's going on, but that's because we're able to see both the front and the back side of the stage later. Not now, but later. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Bam. So I'm able to send things flying in the background. I can collect coins. I can
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, to be
Really
fair, like honestly, I love Yoshi too.
Oh yeah, I need all the eggs.
I was
There's
so
stuff happening.
There is. So
I was
yeah,
so
I'm
kind of
gonna
like
take a look.
You take out that shrub with the flowers right there.
Okay.
like they just announced
No
the
shrub
Pokemon thing, and then they announced Metroid Prime. So and then they followed up with Yoshi. It's like they almost followed up too quickly for me to like
Sorry, dude.
Oh, now you're
that was totally worth it.
kind of gather
So as you
myself
can see,
and
interacting with
you know
the background and paying
completely.
attention to what's going on around
Yeah.
you is pretty rewarding.
I
And
Hey,
yes, okay.
no Shage left standing.
Really?
it was one of those things where like I was excited to see that Yoshi's coming, but like I was so caught up in the moment that like I didn't
Okay.
obviously,
All right. It's true. I'll put him out
you
of
know.
his misery. There you go, buddy.
There.
I did it. I
He's
did
in
it
a
for
better
you.
place now.
have the best reaction to it.
Some kind of work or something.
I think
And
he was
I'm
the
sorry
other
about
guy,
that.
and
Like
now it left him
I
alone.
love
Wow,
how
you guys
this
are really
looks. This
building
looks
on the
really
story.
cool. Like I
Okay,
said, it's in
so
Unreal Engine 4.
I'm
I'm
gonna
pretty
knock over
sure.
this guy's house because
Which is
that's what they're
interesting
getting for
because
me.
usually
Oh,
Nintendo
wow.
uses a lot
Okay.
of
Two birds, one
in-house
stone.
engines on their stuff. That's how they get the stylized look for games. But this game still looks very beautiful and has its own unique look using an out-of-house engine.
Like it feels kind of like a diorama project, you know. You can see the corrugated cardboard.
They still
You can
have a
see, like,
good
the little towers in
stylized
the
look,
background look like they're
which
made out of,
I feel like they do just as well as anybody out there.
Yeah, totally.
Honestly.
And I feel like it's really
Look at
cool
all the
'cause,
like
it reminds me of
interesting
when I
things
was
that
a
they've
kid,
done with Kirby and
you know,
Yoshi
and I would make
especially.
things out of cardboard and whatnot for school projects or just because I felt like it.
taking out the cows.
Yeah, you gotta tip all the cows. Them's the
That was
rules.
another reason I was excited that they're gonna show it off more today because I feel like I didn't observe it very
Going
well
up.
I know, I'm
when
running
it was
low on eggs,
first
too.
shown,
look at that
just
little
because
sugar
I was
painted
so
on the,
kind of caught up in the
inside of the
moment
Yeah, it's
with
like
everything that
hand-drawn.
had just been
So cute. The
announced.
developers
So
really put a lot of just work into the detail in this game, and it's just
I'm
as
very
charming as
excited.
ever. I just love it. I don't know. like
I
the
do think it's
music
funny
and
that we
everything
got
makes me feel
Yoshi
super
announced and we
happy.
got Kirby announced and we didn't get names for either of them.
See a
We
lot
just
of,
got
a lot of depth to the
they're
level
coming.
design here, too.
Here's a
You
cool
know, in
trailer for
through
both of
doors
them,
and behind,
but this is not the
locations,
title.
kind of exploring around behind the scenes. As you mentioned earlier, and for anyone who's seen the trailer, you would have seen some of this as well. All stages have two sides to them. You've got
I'm
the
gonna
front
guess
side
that
and the
this is
back
probably
side.
an early
There might
level,
be some areas that
though,
you wouldn't even think to explore, except
because
that once you've,
I know the
been
early
through
levels
one
in
way,
Yoshi's Woolly World
the
were,
backside of,
you know,
you
there
play
wasn't
from
really
the
too
other
much
side of the
going on or
level. You
anything,
might
but
notice
as you
that there's a
went
way
through
that
that
you go
game a
that
little
you
bit
go
more, which actually
Totally,
seems like a
and,
common thing in Yoshi
these
games,
moving platforms, I want everybody to watch it
they
and pay
did get a
attention to
little
them
bit
because I'm gonna
more
show you something
complicated,
really
and
about that later.
there was more to
that's
do,
where
Now I
more to
need to
look for,
destroy more
and
houses.
you know,
Nice,
Give me that. Give me that.
Finding
Look at this
more
little-
interesting
It's like
platforming
just
and that
stepping
kind
out
of
to take a
stuff.
stretch.
So
Little does he know.
I would say
back
it's
here, buddy.
probably an early part
Come
in
on,
the
your
game.
time is
Now,
nine.
you
Your
took
time
his,
is nine.
you took his flower.
The
now he's
aesthetic
Bam.
is very
I love the
impressive.
way that the,
I
the
think
grass
I
is
do
kind of
really
rippling as
like
you,
it so far.
throw things past it.
And this is obviously going to be a multiplayer
Yeah.
game, as we saw
Oh
in the
yeah,
trailer.
they're just so many things interact, and it's really rewarding to. Ooh,
Neat.
I wonder whose
it's very
teeth those
rewarding.
were. Those
Punch
teeth
your
were
way
really
through
big.
that door.
See here over here on the left?
The clothesline?
Like we saw in
Oh,
the trailer
totally,
where
yeah.
that
They're
like
little
dragon
paper clothes glowing
train
in
thing was
breeze.
like chasing
I gotta watch out for this train. It's a good
Yoshi
thing none of
around.
those Shy Guys are on the tracks.
All clear.
I feel like that would end in,
Tragedy.
yeah, in tears.
They're already having a pretty rough road of things with you running through their town.
Yeah, and look, if you look in the very far background, those look like plates with little smiley
yeah,
faces
I'm
on
hoping
them.
you can select
Oh my
whatever
gosh,
color
that's
Yoshi you
super
want.
cute.
This is
So
weird.
like
For all
Pug,
the
you could
times
do
I've
the
played
yellow
this, I
Yoshi.
never noticed the smiley faces
I
on the plates.
actually didn't either until right now. Boop, boop, boop.
Here's
So,
another important thing to remember.
Yeah,
My,
everybody
yeah, my
watching
hope is that you
back
could
home.
Yeah,
pick
just
the
make a
color.
little note, get a piece of
Notice
paper,
this.
write down.
standing
here?
That there
Like,
was a thing here that
Yeah.
we're going to come
You
back to when we're playing on the flip side of this level.
That's right. But I need to eat more.
Forget
Eat
at
more
your peril.
characters. Turn them into eggs.
Okay, good.
Ooh, we got goodies back there. I'm just like going for the gold here. I'm just gonna kill all the Shy Guys.
There we go.
Oh,
You got to
ki-
no, you can't
kill
take his
all
money.
the Shy Guys.
There you go.
There
The only
we
way you
go.
get all the
Look at-
flowers.
yeah, did you
is
see
for
that?
you.
All
Would
the
you guys be
flowers,
interested in seeing me do a multiplayer?
Ooh,
Nice.
Dang.
And
Wow,
you got one
clearly
of
my
the
Playing
last
this
shot wasn't
multiplayer?
perfect enough to get all those coins. So as
Same
with,
thing with the Kirby
As
game?
with all Yoshi games, you have tons of secrets and things to discover, and you're rewarded. You're rewarded by taking your time and just really
Because that is something I could probably do.
playing through all the areas and being
go, go, go.
curious.
Get him.
Dude, I'm gonna get him.
Get him.
He can't
I'm kind of
escape
hoping
me.
that it's like Yoshi's
I
Woolly
know, I
World
just
where
keep dropping those. Bam. He was there.
where,
I ate him. It's all over.
I'm glad they
like
did that
you can
behind
throw the other
wall
person
so
around.
we can see what happened to that Shy Guy.
Look at the little cardboard door.
Because honestly,
Okay.
that
Doop,
I,
doop.
I've
So
been
we're not
thinking
gonna
about
go
it, and I'm
there
probably going to
because
play. I'm probably
that's
gonna
exit, and I can't get
sometime
Yeah,
on
door.
stream play
Yeah,
some
sure.
Yoshi's Woolly World
Yeah,
with
there was
somebody else.
something
Music.
really neat that you did a second ago, and I want to draw some people's attention to that just throughout this level. You threw an egg
And
at a little rubber band. It snapped it.
you guys are gonna
and,
like
the
that.
bridge unfolded in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that you see in this game, you could probably make out of household objects. You know, you could make a little rubber band, like collapsible bridge thing that, you know, you snap the rubber band and the bridge unfolds. Everything, not only does it look handcrafted, you could probably figure out how to make these things on your own time.
Oh, totally. I feel like it's the kind of thing that I would have tried to make when I was a kid, and I probably would have failed. But you know.
Just find that
But I
end,
would have
like-
tried. I
oh.
would have tried. Dang it!
got-
Come back here, you.
He's coming.
Patience. Patience. No. Okay.
Don't.
No. Oh my gosh.
He's proving to be a tricky
I know.
guy.
He's
Okay,
A
one,
tricky-
constantly-
Don't let it go.
There we
There it
go.
is.
Jeez, now I have to go get more eggs.
No collectible, uncollected.
I know. He's taunting me. It's payback. I took out all his brothers.
Oh my god, there's stars.
Why not say hit all the
Wait,
Shy Guys
wait.
instead of kill?
We,
Ooh, yes,
I wanna look
2
at the
for 1.
stars. We passed the stars. It's so
Start.
cute.
Wait, you want me to go back?
I just want to look at them real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, Yoshi working title.
Oh my gosh.
What do you guys think it's gonna be called? Yoshi's paper
Thank you for showing me this.
mache?
All right, so we're gonna
there's a cool
continue
thing.
to. Oh my gosh, come on now. There we go.
Yoshi's.
getting
Oh
too-
my god.
That was.
I'm like
That was
rushing this.
profitable.
I gotta take my time. Be patient with the aiming.
I love how
Oh,
much
hi.
complexity the.
Ah!
You no.
just take
Just
it.
eat
Steal
'em.
it
I
from
don't
them.
know. I'm scared.
Oh, you got him. Nice. They may
Wait.
get away,
hey,
but not with
hey.
the money.
All right, you know
They're
what?
not going to wait around.
That's fine. They can go. They can.
So,
They can have their freedom for now.
Yoshi's
I love the kind of
cardboard.
way that the game adjusts the focus for you. Like,
Are you
so
ready
got
for
the,
this,
oh,
though?
I'm ready. All right, let's
Okay,
do the
sorry,
thing. And
I
then
don't
we'll
want to
talk about
interrupt you,
focus.
but I
No,
just
go.
want everybody. Whee!
Oh my
And
god,
they know.
confetti.
They know. They know. That
Look at all the Shy Guys like ran away like,
The wrath
oh
of
sh.
Wrath of Yoshi.
It cometh. Okay. Bam.
Hey,
Oh,
that kind of
nice.
looks familiar. The goal,
So,
the ending,
There
the
we
goal
had
thing
the
kind of
front
looks
side
familiar
of the
to
stage, and now
Woolly
we're
World.
going to switch to the course select screen, and I'm going to show everybody the
Stars on
back
stage.
side.
Yeah, I was about to say, more stars for you, they're rich.
So cute.
Yeah,
They are.
They're
I know.
amazing.
I like how they totally look like hand cut, handcrafted.
Oh god.
So now we're going.
The
into
aesthetic,
same
it's too
stage.
much. I'm gonna die.
on
It's
the
too
flip
cute. I can't handle it.
More stars.
I'm gonna die. I'm
Shy
literally
Guy.
gonna die.
Oh, yeah. I love how they're all on sticks, too.
I actually do feel a little bad picking on the Shy Guys because they are one of my favorite Nintendo characters.
I mean, they're one of my favorite characters too, and that's why I like picking on them.
Wow.
So it's just a very different perspective.
I appreciate your honesty.
What?
The truth is out.
Okay, so what you're looking at here is all the stuff that we couldn't see that was hidden. Like we saw the front side of that milk carton earlier. Now we're looking at the back side. You can see what was actually there.
Yeah,
You
so
had-
we.
go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I was just gonna say we started at the very beginning, same spot we were at. That's all. Go for it.
But
That's
like,
it. I just wanted to make sure that was clear to everybody.
like when you went back there, you grabbed all those coins because you could kind of see them through the little like cracks in the windows and stuff.
I did.
This time you get a full
So
view.
it's
Oh my
called
gosh.
Okay, yeah, so
Token.
this shy guy in the background, if you guys notice the butterflies that were waving around, he's actually holding it and it's like attached with tape and it's super cute and goodbye.
Like
Okay.
the thing I love
It needed
about
to
this,
happen.
they're all like stage hands. As much as they're enemies, they're
Oh,
stage
no.
hands,
A lot of-
like working the props in the background and like making the game come to life for you. I
wonder
love
if
that
someone's paying
aspect of
them
this.
to do this.
Oh, and there's like something
In
sparkling in the
those
background.
coins that you're taking from them.
Right, right, because they're always.
Oh,
carrying
yeah,
coins.
the
Maybe they just got
switch.
paid.
Yeah.
You guys.
The
notice in
perspective.
the background, there's like planters.
Oh yeah, like
Planters
that's
and there's,
actually
like, a
somebody's
window.
house.
Oh yeah.
We're in someone's house, people. Come here, you.
You got it.
Who's in your
Ah.
house? Is it
Aw.
Rich?
Well, I don't know. You know what?
He's
I'm
fine.
leaving him alone this time. He's having
Yeah.
a nap. He looks kind of sad. I'm gonna let him be. I'm also gonna leave the butterfly guy alone. I'm feeling remorse. My wrathful.
Wait, there's a little construction paper river back there too. Really cool. Like when you
Aw.
come forward through the. Oh wait, what's up there?
Yeah, there's some
Points.
stuff.
Dude, look up at the top of the house.
I.
Jump, jump, jump. Eh.
I don't
I don't know
know.
how to get up there.
Ah.
Oh, there's got to be a way to get up
There
there.
probably is.
Can you throw an egg at it?
I probably can.
No, from the other side. Because it's got those little
Alright.
corrugated cardboard things like little supports. Can you target that?
It's pretty tricky from
It's
this
hard from
angle.
this side.
I'm not.
Okay, so
yeah,
what you're gonna
it's
have
cool.
to do now, you know it's there. Next time you're playing through on the other side,
Exactly.
you know what to shoot and you know what it unlocks.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can go back and you can do that again.
And that's obviously something that's unique to this game. You're rewarded by paying really close attention to everything that's going on around you at all times. And some secrets are accessible from one side as opposed to the other side.
I just really like how you got that flower, and since we're on the reverse side of the stage, the
It's
flower
already
showed
getting
up
stuck in
as
my
the reverse
head.
side of the flower.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
You've got like front side collectibles and back side collectibles.
Yeah, this game has so much heart, so much detail. Okay, yes, here's the part I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so remember the moving platforms? Check this
Okay.
out.
That's why they were moving.
They are working so hard here. They are pulling little rubber bands that are attached to these cartons, and sweat is just dripping off of them. And I'm just gonna eat them and put them out of their misery because I care.
And now
Because I care.
now that you've done that, those things are permanently
Interesting.
extended. So all of those are now like permanent platforms. And hang on a second, let's go back. Because like written on, like painted on the back side of this is a little like.
Oh, like an
because they're trying to show
explanation.
you a little bit of how this works. It's like a little cartoony drawing of Yoshi chowing down at a Shy Guy.
So cute. Okay, I think I'm full up. Yep, I'm
Yep.
full up.
Yeah, you're fine.
But I'm still gonna eat this guy. I'm hungry.
Here's a couple
I am
more of
hungry
the
for Yoshi.
stagehands doing their work.
Sounds delicious.
Let me in. Let me in.
Now,
Nope.
do you remember how to get in
Oh,
here?
I do.
Oh, bring it back just in time.
Yes.
Okay.
And
There
now
you
I
go.
will wreak havoc.
And now
Your day,
you know the
your
rest
day
of the
drops.
story.
at
No, it's
everybody.
the same exact level from the other side.
And he was napping.
I know.
There's
and
a lot of
now he's
napping.
in
It's
my,
cool.
He's in one of the eggs now.
Replayability.
Napping
All right.
still until you throw him at one of his friends.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Another backside. Should I bother with them? I don't know. I'll leave them be. I'm feeling
But
like
now-
I need to show mercy on some of these guys. 'cause
You ran through there earlier, and now you
I
get to.
did, yeah,
Oh, that's
so
right. You threw an egg in there
I
earlier.
threw an egg just by instinct, but obviously there was a little cloud floating in there, which
Oh,
is
wait.
why. Oh no!
Yeah. Well, you got to wait for the train anyway. Go
Don't-
back to the
yeah.
cookie box real quick.
Don't cross without looking both ways. Wait, you want me to go
Yeah,
back?
I want to look at the cookie box real quick because you can see, like when they made the diorama, they only put construction paper and paint on like the front side, but the back
Oh,
side you
yeah.
can still see like what it was.
Yeah, because the
Like,
front
oh,
side
there's
is
cookies.
the part that everybody's gonna see, right?
Right.
So cute. All right.
More cookies.
I know. I need eggs. Give me the eggs. I love that sound effect.
So here we are back at the train station.
The
that,
other area
that you were meant to take a note. So get your notes, review
yeah,
for the home audience.
Right, yeah. Got your notepads?
Yeah,
Oh gosh, bam.
nicely
So
timed.
there was the little arrow pointing there, obviously, that was indicating to me that I should throw an egg. And now I have another flower. And I'm going for a little choo-choo ride.
little juice box for the.
Now, that flower showed up as a regular flower would normally show up.
Yeah, because that's on this side.
Right.
It's only accessible on the flip side of this stage.
Right.
This stage.
Right. So I think that's cool. That
And
there's that distinction.
There's that one-way door that you hit earlier, which now deposited you. Oh.
Oh, hey.
Look what you forgot.
Wow. Yeah. Look what I did forget. You're going down, buddy.
But it's awesome
You
because
will
like you
pay.
couldn't see that unless you were unless you'd already played through on the front side of
Okay.
that. Oh. That's the.
You just have
chute
to.
gotta
Do you have
get
to
from
beat the level once in order
other-
the
to?
train station? Can you hit it
Yeah.
from here? Oh.
Larg. Larg. Dang it. Oh, and he is just like holding.
And
He
he's
is
holding
not,
some caramel bricks. I love that.
Wow. He's been in training to do that particular job because
Yeah.
he has to stay there permanently. All right. Well, I do want to actually keep going so that we have enough time for the next area.
Okay,
There
so
are
you
many
can live.
secrets to be found. I'm not going to spoil them all, so
Alright,
we're going to
so
keep
what should I put here?
pressing on.
Oh, here's this.
These are all the dudes that
I
were
know.
hiding.
It's-
Look, the
They're
shy
so
guys
cute.
are
I know. I
like
just
waiting
kind of want to
behind
look
the
at them
door.
because they're just like doing their thing. All right,
They're
guys.
just waiting for go time.
Well, go time is now.
Oh, there they go.
Bam.
I just
Hi,
noticed the
guys.
flip side of the
Oh.
coins have like a little Yoshi head on them too.
So cute. All right, so here we are. Backside completed. Obviously, I didn't hit every single secret, but we are going to move on because now we're going to do some two-player, which is
Two-player.
personally my
Super awesome.
favorite. And Rich is going to play with me.
Whoa, yoink.
Off of my
Yoink.
wrist.
There we go.
There we go.
Strap up. And just gonna switch back to the course select. Oh wait, I've got the other half of your controller,
Yeah.
so you'll need to push some buttons.
Yeah.
Uh,
There we go.
I'll push that button.
You did it.
It's
Okay.
already super cooperative.
It is.
So
It's teamwork.
This time we're going to be looking at a different course, right?
Yes, we're going to be looking at a different course. We are playing two-player. It's amazing. I love it. It requires a lot of coordination.
It's
and
a little savage.
It is.
Savage?
It
Be
is.
a little
Okay.
savage.
All right. Get your bearings first. Get your bearings.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Here we are. Okay. So I'm green. Rich is red. Dude,
All right, just dancing.
I don't know if I trust
just
you.
dancing. Okay, you
Okay.
take the high road. I'll take the low road.
you're making me nervous, man.
That's fine. I'm not gonna.
Look at the little.
I could use an egg though, so.
Okay.
Wait.
All right. I won't be greedy.
Boink. There we go.
I'm feeling nicer than usual.
Oh, wait, I am on the other hand. I'm gonna knock the other side of this
Yeah,
off.
we got
just
to
'cause-
see what's going on back here.
Oh, sorry. I do like the little.
Adorable.
Again, Shy Guy stage hands are the best thing. I'm gonna.
I like that they only have the heads and the necks.
Oh, you don't
too.
have
It's
to
like
be-
not even a
okay,
full
cool.
body. Okay.
So here's our first puzzle
I'm
for
glad.
this like multiplayer co-op stage. You have
You
just
just kinda switch
grabbed a
whenever.
magnet and latched it on to a couple of cans.
Here you
Can
go
we
first.
can we clear this?
I think we can.
Okay.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah.
There we
There
go.
we go. You're gonna see that pop up a few times in this stage. Gonna eat. And then why don't you hop on and I'll
Yes,
give,
I'm going
give
for a
you
ride.
push.
Going for a ride.
A little giraffe. Burp. Burp, burp. Burp, burp, burp.
Wait, oh, wait.
Oh, whoa, wait. Oh,
Wait,
okay,
oh,
okay,
no.
okay. Well, now you're up there. Wait, come
Well,
back. I'll push it
all right,
back.
all right, we'll
It's
bring it
fine.
back. We'll bring it back.
Um,
Oh, but
I got
first,
carried away.
no, but first we have to solve this little thing, obviously. So as you can see,
Wait,
the coins
hang
are
on a
telling
sec.
us what to do.
There's two little Shy Guys holding this up.
Yeah, and they're
That you
they're
just
gone
totally
now. Nope, their time is
crushed.
over.
hmm.
It was
Yeah.
a good run for them, but they're done.
Yeah, Inertia carried us away on that giraffe, but I'll come up here now.
All right, so now we're up here
Grab some
because clearly
coins.
there are things that we need.
And I'm gonna clear the way. Point.
Nice.
Here, you go ahead.
You sure? But
you've
you
been
cleared him.
All right.
You should get
I'll
it.
go.
Yeah.
You two are so polite.
Teamwork, man. Teamwork.
Yeah, if only
Okay.
because.
All right, you want to ride? You want to ride this time?
If we don't, no, I'll push.
Okay.
If we don't actively cooperate, we'll just be brutalizing each other through the rest of this stage.
It's true. We gotta
Okay.
keep the lines of communication open.
Okay, so we've come to a stop here. Something's obstructing us, but we can't really see what. So, oh, and I'm up in.
So
on top of
now we
something.
get to showcase a new mechanic.
Okay, and we're just gonna jump and.
Oh,
There we go. Ground
Oh,
pound
there
to
we
flip
go.
the stage.
Yeah, so we did a simultaneous ground pound, and we were able to flip the stage. Now we can see the back side of it, which is obviously unique to the two-player
Interesting. Oops.
functionality.
Didn't mean to do
Now,
that.
there was one of those magnets in our way, and also there's a metal can right here that we can use that magnet on. Eat up. You got it?
Let me up.
You got it. Oh, it's Moo Meadows. Wait, check it out.
Yeah.
Oh my
From
gosh.
Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
that's awesome.
Wow.
Hey, buddy.
I love it. There are so many
What you doing?
details to notice and take in. It's like every time I play, I notice something new.
So we're now
I think we should.
kind of off the beaten path,
Yeah.
but we're just gonna.
Are we? Oh,
Sort of.
okay, we are.
Yeah, now we're down here,
Okay.
which is fine.
I'm on you.
And we landed on this platform. Let's flip it around again so we
Okay.
can take a look at where we are.
Oh.
Oops.
Wait. Okay.
1, 2, jump and pound.
Sorry
So
about
you
that.
got it. Here, you can lead
Stuff.
the way. Oh wait, there's stuff. Yeah, we gotta get stuff.
Stuff.
I think you're gonna bounce.
Maybe.
Oh, I
Oh,
fell.
oh, I almost
now I'm
had it.
sad. Now
Eh.
I'm sad.
Wait, you are sad.
do
Oh, I
sound
got
sad.
it. Well, you get that, and then
oh,
I'll
look
come.
who's got it.
I'm gonna
There
help
we
you
go.
out, man.
Yeah, you get the
I'm
ones
gonna
up
help you
there.
out.
I'll get the ones
Okay.
down here, and then
See?
I'll eat up.
Look at that. Look
I want to
at
get
that
back up there.
teamwork.
So now that we've gotten rid of that obstacle on our way, I'm just going to push this a
Rescue
little further.
our little giraffe.
we can get
Leave
back
no giraffe
our little
behind.
Tiny
Leave
giraffe.
no giraffe behind. Okay.
Because check it out. Now we're on another giraffe. This whole thing is has like a really cool sort of jungle theme going on.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say giraffe themed.
And giraffe theme too. Oh, you're on my head.
Sorry. I know I keep doing that.
Okay. Now this is the legitimately terrifying part. So I'm gonna go.
Wait, no spoilers. No spoilers.
I'm gonna go.
I've
this-
refrained from eating you thus far.
I
but
know it's really.
it's-
I do respect
Oh gosh,
that.
there
Okay.
it is.
Now let's
There
just-
it
I gotta eat you
is.
before-
No.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Run away!
go.
Run away! Run away!
Run!
Run away. Run away.
Freaking run! Run!
Get out of there.
I'm
Get
trying.
out of there!
I'm trying. Oh no.
He's the worst, and he's
Oh,
angry
yeah,
at you.
it sees
Wait,
me.
he's
It
confused.
doesn't know what to do.
Who does he
Oh
hate more?
no,
Okay.
it hates me more.
Okay,
Oh,
you get up
boy.
here.
Okay.
Lure his ire, because now he's cleared a path
Oh,
for us.
no.
But we still have to
Okay,
get
wait.
past him.
So I'm gonna
Okay, yeah,
tempt
take
him
the high
over
road.
this way, and you. Oh my gosh, my heart is
All right,
racing.
run,
Okay,
run now.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, I'm going.
This is your only
Okay,
chance.
go.
He is not going to let us go. I'm
Oh my gosh, he's so
ignoring.
fast.
he's faster.
He's so
Run, jump,
fast.
jump. Oh, you got it. Okay.
I don't know.
Wait.
No, because.
Oh wait, when you pop those
Run.
balloons, we dropped a bridge back there. Let's
Go,
go check
man,
that out
go.
and get away from that guy. Okay. Yoink.
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
That
I
was
am loaded.
seriously intense.
I know. I am loaded for eggs, so I'm just gonna see what's better.
Yeah, we gotta start.
Take a
We
look
gotta
around.
start.
Got. Oh,
Oh.
okay. You found something.
I did. They're just hanging out.
They're fine.
Are we gonna leave them be?
Yeah.
All right, we'll
yeah.
leave them be.
They seem like
For
pals.
now.
They seem like super pals. Alright. I'm just scared of jumping over these guys. I'm just gonna
Oh my
flutter my
gosh.
way over.
And here we are back over here.
Okay. Now let's do some pushing again.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what
Wait,
we're gonna
wait,
do. What?
Don't you want to ride?
No, I'm
Wait, I
fine.
want to get on.
Okay.
Wait, I want to get on. I want to get on top.
Here, I just
No,
you do
yeah.
you do your thing.
Except
I'm just
I can't. No.
gonna kill a few. Like, all right. You ready?
Do you feel better now?
I do.
Good.
I took out all my
Great.
aggression on some stagehand shy guys.
Oh my
So now
gosh.
we can push this across this bridge and just take a quick opportunity to grab some more.
Sorry, man. I know. I keep
Oh, my
doing
finger.
that.
Ow. Okay. Here, I'll push it back a little. There's a door here anyway. We're not going to be able to push all the way through that.
Oh, this guy's just like. All
Got
the
it?
shy guys feel very peaceful. I mean, minus the ones with like the giant
The
cannons.
bazookas?
Yeah.
Okay, there's.
Oh, I remember.
think we can
You
quite make
remember?
that jump yet, so we're gonna have to find a little. I'm gonna make it sound like that was totally intentional.
Oh, okay.
It was totally intentional. So we can't quite get up as high as we want to yet. Oh, and that rhinoceros is still there.
Oh my gosh, he's
Yeah.
waiting in the
I
wings.
lured him away.
Oh my god.
Oh
He's
man,
coming.
he-
Oh,
he's
he is.
Oh.
covered blood. Oh no.
Friggin'
smells like
bouncy
fear.
balls.
Okay.
They're balloons!
Run away,
Run away.
run away.
Oh my god.
Is he coming? Is he still here?
I love it.
Great.
Does he know
Oh
he's
my
I
yours?
love it. I want more.
Wait.
I'll try to get him down here.
I think, yeah, he wants you now. He wants you. He keeps being really indecisive about which one of us
gosh.
he wants to eat.
All right, I'm gonna lure. Gonna flood. Run away. Okay.
Oh,
he's
jeez.
gonna kill me. No,
Just
he's
getting
angry at
wrecked.
you. Come this way.
Oh, he's angry at me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna lure him this way.
Because there's a couple balloons here.
Oh my god, he
Down
friggin'
there.
popped the balloons.
Oh, all right, well, go for it.
Face your fears,
No.
Rich. Face them.
I have 2 hearts left. That's not fear
Wait.
facing. That's not a fear facing.
Are they supposed to go down there?
Sorry,
Oh, he's
I'm
right
just
there.
gonna- it's-
Okay. No, just go. Just
No,
go.
I'm fine.
Wait.
All right,
Now
we're-
we don't know where he is.
All right, I'm gonna lure him
Oh
out as
my
best I
gosh.
can. Come to
Okay.
me, my friend.
I'm running. I don't know where he is.
He's
right, so
coming for us
we're
though.
gonna
That's
start-
all I know.
Clean slate. So
Oh gosh.
nice.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So we'll go for. Oh,
Here.
you're.
No, you're
what?
safe.
Hey.
You're safe
hey,
now.
man, you eat your
Better.
friends. You
Get
do
out of
not
here.
eat your friends. Wow.
All right.
Oh
I'm just
my
gonna
God.
spit you out over there. Sorry.
Dude.
There.
Oh, hey.
I took
Oh,
your
that
eggs.
worked
That worked
for
out.
her.
Now I'm leaving. Let's leave. That coin doesn't matter.
So you can still swallow
Oh, no.
your
All right,
teammate.
so
Oh,
now that I'm a fluttery egg, I'm gonna need you to save me.
Dude, all right.
So can you come free me from my eggy prison?
Yeah, well, I'll try.
All right. I'll be
Okay.
back in a few minutes. It's
just-
on. It's
you're-
incumbent upon you.
Oh gosh. Okay, I gotta focus here, cause.
look at the canned pineapple. Pineapple.
Dude, I'm
Oh my God.
Save me now! Now's your chance.
Go back to the
Now's my
canned
chance.
pineapple.
Oh, I know. You're too high up.
I know.
Please. Go
I'm
back
in the
down to the
program.
pineapple.
So clearly we've got a new element here where you're able to float in the foreground, in the
You
background.
grab that and go
Dude,
do
I am
important
like-
things with it. I'll be along when I'm along, okay?
Oh my
You have a very
gosh.
important job right now.
All right.
Free me! Now jump! Yay!
There.
Oh no, go
Nice.
back to the
Okay.
pineapple.
I lost all my
I'm
eggs, but I'm
laughing so
back.
hard that my eye is watering. Okay.
Oh, they're just
Well, so we have some things going on down
Okay,
below us
okay.
here, and we can't quite see what it is.
Friggin' rhinos
But
we,
we're good.
fighting each other.
I think we should.
Okay.
Ready?
Oops, I wasn't ready.
Beautiful.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
I don't wanna go
oh my
down
gosh.
there.
There's a baby one. What?
Oh, and there's
They're
also
just messing with us now.
and there's also a magnet.
They're
Let's
just
go.
messing with.
There's
Wait,
actually
you don't want to go down there?
we are gonna have to go down. Ow! I just got shot. Sure, got him.
All right. Wait. Oh, sorry, man. Oh no,
'Cause
I'm
I
out of
wanna-
eggs.
Oh,
I
go
wanna
back
show
to the
you that.
canned
I wanna
pineapple.
show a thing off.
No.
Hi guys.
Go back to the canned pineapple.
Got it.
It's intense.
All right, money. Blink, blink, blink. Okay. Now the reason we need all of these little magnets
They're not gonna do it.
is because we have to open this door right here, which is attached to that weighted can.
Wait, is that
It's not quite
pineapple?
weighted enough. So we've dropped a couple of eggs on it. I can stand on it and I can open it the rest of the way, but then I
Yeah,
can't,
on
and-
a
and
metal
you
Maybe
win,
you'll
things.
get stuck
but
and
I,
that rhino will take
yeah,
you out.
I'm left in Rhino Murderland.
All right, come on, go back to the pineapple.
So now we're gonna have to find another magnet to weigh it down.
And of course, it's down there
Down here
Come
with
with
on.
the baby.
No, all right.
Oh, I
I'll
think
just,
he wants.
I'll
Oh
do
no,
it.
he wants me. He wants
Alright, you
We
jump on
can't
top
see
of
it
it.
anymore.
And
All
then
right,
It's
man.
blurry.
Team
see a
effort. We
thing.
gotta.
We can't see the other side. That's it right there, but they're on the other side.
No, don't die,
I'm
don't-
gonna die a little
please
bit.
don't
It's
die.
fine.
Oh
don't die.
man.
I'm counting on you.
gonna
It's
be-
all up to you now.
Oh gosh.
You're the only one that can do this.
Free me.
No pressure.
Free me. If I die, free me.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You know, hey, let's flip it again.
I love the music too. It's like so intense, and then the music.
Let's flip
just
it around again,
continues
'cause I
to be
wanna-
adorable. Okay.
There we go.
There.
Because
What?
well,
What's up?
we were gonna go back and do a thing. You want to
Okay.
get that thing?
We can get the
Here's
thing.
the thing.
Okay. You want me to get that thing?
Yeah, you can get that thing.
Ah,
We don't have to. We don't have to get all the things,
we don't.
but we could get all the things.
We could. I don't know. I want to just run around with this.
I know.
With his cheeks all
Got
huge.
like my puffy cheeks. Do we want to run back and?
Pineapple?
I don't know. I'm gonna
please,
die.
Please make a decision.
All right, I'm just gonna throw that up
I know,
there.
Matt's like, dude, I'm over it. Just go.
Doors
Just go,
open.
guys.
Here, you lock that on, and
What are you doing?
you have another.
Yeah, I know.
magnet.
I just want to bring it.
You want to win with the magnet?
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
There we go. All
Badu,
clear? All
badu.
safe? Oh wait, there's more stuff.
Yeah,
I forgot
man.
about all the more
yeah,
stuff.
Oh, I sure did.
Oh
love
no.
those.
So,
Okay. I'm gonna take the safe road. I'm gonna go on the snouts.
I just got eaten. Wow.
Oh,
okay,
I
wait,
can't.
wait, man.
Safe road is not
Oh,
safe.
gosh. There is no safety here. Oh
Ah.
my gosh. Okay, and I'm gonna take the greedy route, but also slightly more dangerous.
See if I can kill it. Oh, no, I
Friggin'
can't do it.
alligator
Oh my
Run!
gosh.
no.
Run.
tissue
Oh, this
box
is
Oh no.
thing.
I'm scared.
Remember what I said
am
about it
actually
being a
scared.
safer way?
I'm
It's
gonna
not a
die.
safer
I'm gonna
way.
die.
You are both one hit from death.
Wait.
No, we're fine.
I can't see. He's gonna
I'm
hit
coming
me.
back. I'm coming back.
Okay.
Oh, I
Jeez.
relied too
Oh
heavily.
my
Now that
God.
I'm safe, I'm gonna go
We have
take
a
out
little
my.
bit more time if you
take
want
out
to
my
go.
revenge.
Play
Whoa,
around
what the
more.
frick?
There, look at that. You just I.
Do you want to go play around before we beat it since we have a little bit
I
more
might just
time?
throw you into
Dude.
harm's way. There.
What?
Oh,
What?
So you can get some coins. It's fine.
I don't think you,
You
were
got
thinking about
coins.
me then.
I was thinking
no,
about the coins.
It's true.
What?
All right.
Here, I'm gonna
Okay. Oh gosh. Ah!
vexing me.
Go back to the
Okay.
pineapple can.
Dude, I'm feeling vexed. Are we gonna go back or are we gonna beat it?
No, wait. No. Let's just kill some people and.
Dude,
There's no people here.
I
That's
know.
true.
There's a
Well,
shy
that's why
guy
the
in the
stage is
background.
back
Dude,
there.
I'm going.
Okay.
And I'm taking you with me.
I want out.
This is where they go back and they
This
die.
is what I asked for. This is what happens.
Oh no.
They go back
All
and
right,
they're.
that was karma. I deserve that.
Yeah, we did get a little on the greedy side.
We did. No, don't
Okay,
die.
no,
Okay,
don't die.
don't die.
This is important
Save
now.
me first.
Oh,
Then
good God!
This just went totally
They're not
south.
gonna. They're gonna die and not finish
really
the level.
need to work with your teammate to ensure
No,
that
I'm
you
gonna
make it
win. All
through.
glory to me.
I would really hate to see what happens if you guys were actually working against each other the entire time, because
I feel like
you've been
that's
working
That's like the
together.
secret plot.
What do you? No! What are you doing?
little did you know all along.
Oh my God!
No, I'll just do it. Oh, you
No?
went into the foreground.
I know, because I'm taunting you.
Okay. I'm gonna go win now.
All right.
Yay! And I freed you.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that went a little bit lopsided at the end, but that's fine.
But we had fun.
It was pretty amazing.
Because
was a
the
lot of
game
fun.
is adorable, and I really love the 2-player. It's my favorite. I highly recommend it.
Well, thanks for showing us a look at both the front and flip sides of the new Yoshi game for Nintendo Switch, as well as the cooperative mode.
Yes,
Um,
co-op.
And let's see, up next we've got the Salmon Run mode in Splatoon 2, so stick around. Thanks, everybody.
But this Yoshi's about as big as my thumb. Yeah? Is that still bigger than... That's still bigger than Olimar, right? And Kirby, technically? Isn't Kirby supposed to be really small? Man, it is pouring the friggin' rain outside. Oh, the big raindrops. That was a really fast year. Hmm? Huh? We were just watching Zelda. Yeah, dude, we've already been playing. Well, I mean, I haven't finished the game. Most people have. Because they're not trying to, like, do everything. Wait, what did they say they were showing next?
Welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse live at E3. We are here. I'm going to show you a little bit of Salmon Run, a cooperative game mode within Splatoon 2.
Salmon Run.
We have some very special guests with us from Squid Research Labs. It's a mysterious organization. We don't really know much about it, but they decided to show up. So we're going to let them talk while we play.
Hey, my boys.
So let's jump right into a match.
Let's PvE.
First off, Mr. Scientists,
can we play this like online
about,
with people?
The creation of this game.
Can we play this online with people? Because I'd be all about that. Some Left 4 Dead action. You know?
で、クマさん紹介という謎の組織から、鮭を倒してイクラを回収しろと依頼されます。So in this mode, this is available for up to 2 to 4 players to enjoy, and what you're going to be ending up doing here is taking on incoming waves of attacking salmon creatures that we refer to in our research as salmonids. You're being hired by the Grisco Industries company to fight back against the attacking salmonid creatures. 時々現れる大物鮭と呼ばれる大きな鮭を倒すと、金のイクラを落とすんですけど、この金のイクラを、制限時間内に、指定された数集めるというのが真の目的になります。Part of your work is going to be collecting golden eggs that are going to drop from these larger scale salmonid creatures that you're going to see soon here called boss salmonids. You have to collect enough of them within the allotted time in order to complete your objective. 制限時間内に、全てのイクラを指定されたイクラを集められなかったり、あるいは全部のプレイヤーが、倒されてしまうとゲームオーバーとなります。But look out because you're going to get a game over if you aren't able to collect the allotted the allotted golden eggs within that time period, or if all 4 members are taken down by the That was a
Did they ever say if we could play this online?
あそこのコンテナに That was a golden egg.
Or is it just local? Because like, I don't really want to play this mode with people.
And you must survive against 3 different waves of salmonid attacks. We're in wave 1 right now. Cooperation between teammates is very important in this mode, so everybody please get along. で、サーモンランには大きくオンラインのオフラインの遊びとオンラインの遊び。
Yo, what the hell?
And there's 2 versions of Salmon Run available. You can either play the game online or offline in local.
Yes. Okay, so you can play it online.
これはオフラインのサーモンランで、オフラインのローカルマルチプレイのサーモンランです。
We're gonna
So this that we're seeing right here,
kill some
players
salmonids?
together and they're playing the local offline version of Salmon Run. オンラインのサーモンランはそのクマさん紹介からの依頼という形で、鮭がこう川を遡って
We gotta get Ezzy on
遡上
this.
してくるのに合わせて、イベントのように発生します。
We'll be like,
Online version of Salmon Run is
Ezzy, this is the closest thing that we have to
timed events
to
in which the salmonids,
Left 4
as
Dead 2
real-world salmon tend to spawn
on the
upstream
Switch.
seasonally. The salmonids as well will occasionally mount an attack, and Grisco Industries will answer the call and hire some workers to go fight them back from time to time. クマさん紹介からこう使える武器であるとか、どこのステージで戦うとか、そういったことを指定されるので、その指定された条件に合わせてミッションを行います。And as your employer, Grisco Industries will assign you weapons for those part-time jobs that you sign up for, and you'll have to deal with the weapons you've been assigned by your boss and go after the salmonid threat. オフラインの、ローカルマッチのサーモンランではこれらの条件を、プレイヤーが自由に設定して、
Okay, so this thing, I wonder how hard this thing is to take
But
down.
in the offline mode, which you can play anytime, you're free to select the weapons that you like and discuss freely among the players with you to take on salmon.
あれは大物鮭ですね。あの鮭は頭の爆弾。
Oh, dude, move. Move it. You're too close. Yeah.
So we can see the players dealing with a boss salmonid known as Steel.
Yo, someone help.
Will inflate a bomb on his head and then toss
Dude,
it
get
out at
far away from that.
射程の長い武器で戦うと有利なので、そうですね。
Oh, dude, you gotta get out of there.
Well, we're seeing our players struggle a touch here. One strategy to go
There you
after
go.
Steelhead is
Get that
to take it
special
out from
coming
afar
through.
to avoid getting blown up by the
Oh, what the frick? What was that? Excuse me? What?
As you play, you'll discover there are many different kinds of boss salmonid. We just saw Moz there grab a player who thought they were safe out of the air. And each boss salmonid, you'll discover, will have a certain strategy or weapon type that is particularly well suited to taking it down.
The frick? Frickin' just popped up out of the ground and ate you up.
It's important for players to discuss ahead of time sometimes or work during the match with the weapons they have available to decide who will take down which salmonid. Well, we've managed to survive that first wave, heading into wave 2. Oh, 3. Pardon me. We've actually proceeded to wave 3.
はい、6個の金イクラを探してください。
So it looks like they need to find 6 gold
おっ
eggs.
と、あそこに現れたのはカタパットという大物鮭ですね。こいつは爆弾をあそこのミサイルを発射していくんですけど、
Nintendo says they hear requests for Smash Wii U 3DS on Switch. Talk future plans for esports. Nintendo
So this
versus.
flying boss salmonid that we just saw here launches missiles in a sort of similar pattern to the Tenta missile that is a special in multiplayer mode. And if you time it just right, you can lob some bombs into their open containers that they launch the missiles from.
2つコンテナがありますので、仲間と声を掛け合って、じゃあ俺は右のコンテナにボムを入れる、俺は左のボムにコンテナを入れる、コンテナにボムを入れるというふうに協力して素早く倒すようにしてください。
From time to time, you'll see multiple baskets appear, and it's one good thing for communication is to make sure you designate which players will be.
You
tossing
recognize
eggs
that
to
the
which
Smash
baskets.
folks want something like that. I hear you loud and clear. I do. We hear you.
So it's very important to take out the boss salmonids as they
There's
appear, because
JC.
if you don't, they continue to show up and ruin your party. So let's make sure to take them out as quick as possible.
そうですね、皆さん素晴らしい仕事をしてますね。
However, I can see everyone here is doing an excellent,
新しい大阪
excellent
が来ま
job
した。
performance.
こいつは攻撃を当てるとアーマーが壊れて、後ろから攻撃を与えることで倒すことができ
This
ます。
salmonid is known as, I believe, the Griller, who is surrounded by armor, and we can slow them down and slowly chip away at that armor by focusing our fire on them.
なので挟み込んで倒す必要があるわけですね。
Important for everybody to kind of pinch them together and defeat them well.
素晴らしい、クリアしました。
We have cleared this 3-wave round.
That was just 10% difficulty.
そうですね。
10% difficulty?
はい。
たったの。
そうですね。はい。難易度は
So I wonder what the difficulty.
マットロカルマイチのサーモンランではそのプレイヤーが自分に自由に設定できるんですけ
I
ど、
wonder what like the
5%
difficulty.
から 100% までの幅で設定することができます。
So that's correct. We've currently just witnessed a 10%
Nice.
difficulty round, but players can set the difficulty from anywhere between 5 and 100% at 5% increments.
Huh.
仲間と集まった仲間のこのプレイヤーレベルに合わせて難易度を設定して遊
I
ぶ。
wonder how hard
For
it'll
players
actually
in
get.
this local play setting to get together and decide which difficulty setting is right for them.
All right, thank you so much. Let's jump into
Dude,
another
crank
match
it
at
up to
30%.
100.
While we're getting ready for this, can you tell us a little bit about how
Plus Ultra.
this game mode
Go beyond.
is kind of different from the last game and what this brings to the table that we didn't see in Splatoon 1?
これから 30% で挑んでいきたいと思いますが、その前に、このサーモンランというモードに、
Yo, I'm gonna be trying to play a lot of that,
新しい
though.
スプラトゥーン1に
If
なかった
anybody
要
wants
素
to
について喋って
do
い
some
き
PVE.
ですね。もともとスプラトゥーンは
Wii U で発売された一応オンラインが主体のゲームなんですけども、Nintendo Switch に発売されるということで、やっぱりそのローカルマルチにも力を入れたいと考えました。
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, the online multiplayer was a focus of Splatoon 1. And while we wanted to continue that with the Nintendo Switch version, we also wanted to make sure we used the Nintendo Switch's unique feature of being able to take it anywhere with you, and really wanted to add some interesting modes that feature local multiplayer.
ローカルは対戦は、4対4の最大8人で遊ぶことができますけども、いつも8人の友達が集まることはなかなか難しいかもしれません。
While it is possible to play local multiplayer, Turf War ranked matches, with 8 players, it can be sometimes tricky to get 8 players together.
Where, like, alright, so what do you guys think? If Smash Brothers were to like come out next year, when do you think they would put it out?
Well, I'll be interrupting myself to talk about what's happening, but you can see events
Do you think
like
they'd
this
save
with
it
fog, can occur
like as
unpredictably,
usual as kind of like a
making it
holiday title, or do you think they'd maybe like put it there like in the summertime, like they have with a lot of their competitive games this year?
Elements like this, such as the fog, limit
I
your
mean, even though I guess
and make
technically
that
Pokken is
communication,
a fall game,
pointing out where
but
the enemies are approaching
ARMS
from
is
between players all that much more important.
on Friday, and then you have Splatoon 2 is next month.
So it is, of course, possible for our players here to be calling out with their voices to each other, but we have a couple of signals players can use. Here you can see one player was down and calling for
Dude,
help.
this map is with the fog. Oh, dude, there's one of those big things.
Yeah. The goal we want to focus on is making sure that at least one person
So,
can stay
it's like
alive.
it is much harder to see them in the
So,
fog.
when boss salmonids appear, make sure to use
Like
those
I feel
signals
like
to point
you're
them
not
out,
gonna see
and
the
when you
one
need
that
help,
comes up out of
hammer
the
on that help button to
out of the
call for help
ink.
from your friends.
I feel like you're not gonna see that one in the fog, and it's gonna get you. Okay, now the fog's gone.
That was intense.
Maybe on like the difficulty levels, they would, if you up it, they'll have the fog the whole time.
I'm going to continue my explanation.
で先ほど言ってたようにそのローカルマルチで遊ぶ機会を増やすように8人集まったと友達が集まった時でなくてもより少ない人数で楽しめるゲームモードを用意しようと考えました。
Right, as I was saying, with wanting to offer as many options for local multiplayer as we could, we realized we should include an option for those times when you can't
Grab it.
assemble 8 people together, but an option like this
Yo.
allows you to play with just 4 friends.
A bunch of like really small
ローカル
ones.
マルチはやっぱり主眼において作ったゲームモードであったんですけども、それをオンラインでもうまく活用できるようにゲームを設計しています。
And while we really feel this mode is well suited to local multiplayer and having those friends right around you, we also wanted to make it available for online play as well.
Watch out, they're like literally right there.
この協力する楽しみっていうのはもちろんあるんですけども、ゼロサムゲームですので、どちらかが勝ってどちらかが負けるというゲームになっています。
Yo, what the
main
frick?
multiplayer modes of Splatoon, which are still
What is that thing? What the hell?
While cooperation is important there, it's really kind of a zero-sum game.
The
Someone is going to
frick?
lose, someone is going to win. And so we wanted to
What
also
the
offer,
hell?
cooperation.
Oh my god.
生き残ったサーモンランは、いわゆる敵と戦うゲームですので、協力すればより協力するほどより高いなんていうんですかね、成果が得られるようになっています。
And so, Salmon Run is really that mode that is just you against the enemy, your friends kind of defending your turf. And
Help, help.
like we said before, it really emphasizes that cooperation and coordination that won't be just a result of 2 teams.
Dude,
facing
grab
off.
those things and put them in there. Hurry.
Everyone against a single foe.
はい、おっと、なんとかレイブンにもクリアしましたね。
My, they've managed to struggle.
Oh, I
their way
guess you
through wave
keep
2.
them at the end of the
We're
round.
crushing this quota though. That was awesome.
Yeah. 制限の金、いくらの数を
そうですね。はい、
Whoa.
たくさん
Okay.
稼げばその分
High tide.
報酬を得る高い報酬を得る
What
ことができ
the
ます
hell?
できるだけ
Okay, so
稼ぐ
that's actually
Good
really
point.
cool.
In collecting more
So, like,
thanks, than is required by the
It
quota, we
actually,
found
the tide
sometimes
changes,
result in
and then
better
you have
rewards
less
for you, so that's a
area.
good idea to shoot for.
ちなみにこのサーモンランは、そのクマシャン紹介から依頼されたアルバイトという形で行われているんですけども、そのアルバイトをクリアすると、例えば特別なデザインのギアであるとか、そういった対戦で使える、報酬を得ることができ
And
ます。
see, you can't change into a squid over here, or you'll fall through. Die.
You can earn rewards such as special gear that is only available to earn in Salmon Run. That you can
Hey, see you later, Nello.
金イクラを回収する鮭なので、はい、なんとか今仲間を呼んで回収してもらいましょう。一人には一度に1個しか運ぶことができません。
Yo, wait, why aren't you doing anything? That thing's right there. It just stole the fuck. What the hell?
We're having an issue where some of the allies are not aware that there is a golden egg on the ground here that cannot be collected. So if we could call our allies to help, we can maybe stop.
Oh, dude, it stole the golden egg.
浮き輪になってしまうんですけど、状態でインクをかけてもらうと助けてもらうことができます。
What the frick? Oh my god. Oh, they're getting destroyed. It's too much. They're getting kind of wrecked right now. They're getting absolutely destroyed. Oh my god.
I was trying to get you guys to come get the egg.
Down to the wire. No, that helped out our explanation. We thank you for that.
I feel like this could get really fun when you crank up the difficulty. Dude, check it out. He's got the Splatoon Pro controller. When you really crank it up, like the difficulty, this could actually be really fun.
To finish quickly my explanation about the packs where the characters wear on your head. That's
Hammerhead.
a simple way to see how many specials you have left to use.
Hammerhead by the salmon head.
仲間で声を掛け合って早く倒さないとどんどん黄金の鮭が固まってきてもうどうにもならない状況になってしまいます。
Now I will remind you, when those boss salmonids show up, let's try to take them down as quickly as possible because they'll continue to appear, and you can wind up in a situation such as you did previously.
All right, I think we're gonna pump up the difficulty because I think that was just a little too easy last time.
Yes, turn up the difficulty like really high.
Well under pressure, so let's try this.
Please, please,
80%
please.
Right now on the spawning grounds. Let's
Oh,
do
this is what I wanted them to do.
けれど難易度をパンプアップ、80% までパンプアップする予定です。
Pump up the jams.
頑張ってください。攻撃はより激しくなりま
We're
す。
cheering for you from our end.
Thank you. We appreciate that. So, you know, people want to hear about the lore. I love the lore of Splatoon. Can we talk about the salmonids? Are they like biological mutants? Like what are we dealing with here?
まあスプラトゥーンといえばストーリーが面白くて、まあ聞きたいんですけれども、この鮭という新種まあ新しく発見された新種ですけれども、どういった生き物なんでしょうか。はい。
鮭はまあイカインクリングやストリングと同じようなまあ新しい種族の一つですね。
Well, as you know, the world of Splatoon includes such creatures as inklings, octarians, and this is just a third life form that's recently been discovered by our research, these salmonids.
イカとタコとはまた全然違う独自の進化を遂げてまして、水中を移動することができますし、陸上で活動することもできます。
And unlike the inklings and the octarians, the salmonids were on their sort of evolutionary path, and our research has shown that they are able to swim freely in the water as well as proceed on land, as you can see here.
これはまたイベントですね。
We're witnessing another event that has started here.
バーベキューグリルのような敵についている魚を倒す必要があります。
My goodness. Boss salmonid, I believe, has defeated you. Was called the Drizzler. And
What
showed up
the
pardon
frick?
me, that was the Griller. And my goodness, I don't know what to say.
We got grilled is what happened.
Rematch.
Yeah, I think we just weren't ready for that griller, you know? We got to coordinate, guys. Let's do this.
もっと協力しないと。
そうですね。対戦で腕を磨いたプレイヤーであってもやはり協力しないとこのサムランをクリアすることはできません。
Yeah, even if you're used to the kind of cooperation and coordination you would use in online multiplayer, you'll still need a different kind of cooperation to get through Salmon Run.
ちょっと鮭についての説明を続けますね。 で鮭はそのこう海中を移動しながら資源を集めて生活をしています。
So these salmonids, I'll continue my explanation about their culture. The salmonids, as they swim through the water, they sort of collect resources for their society.
であちこちをこう移動しているんですけども、時々
Here
イカ
comes
の
the
生活圏
griller.
が近くにやってくるので、その時に熊さん紹介からアルバイトが発注
Yo,
されて、イカたちがそれ
friggin'
を倒しに行くと、そういうストーリーになっています。
And in those, the
Oh,
roaming
damn.
that the salmonid culture does, those activities occasionally bring them within close proximity to the inklings, and it's at those times Grisco Industries
Hey.
recruits brave inklings to go out and answer the call to turn back the salmonid tide.
Let's go.
はい。でイクラを回収してるんですけども、実はこの世界ではこのイクラというのはまあ人間界でいう石油のような燃料ですね。
Well, as we can see, the salmonids inklings, collecting eggs and golden eggs here. Those would be something that we would consider to be a sort of fuel, such as petroleum in the real world. These eggs are a type of fuel for the inkling world.
はい。なので熊さん紹介からの依頼の目的はこの燃料を回収することにあります。はい。でこのイカたちはこのイカたちが回収した燃料を熊さん紹介が回収するんですけども、おっとその鮭たちはこの燃料を集めている、その燃料をおっと熊さん紹介がまあ横取りしているようなそういう感じになりますね。
And so they'll take this fuel that they're recovering back to Grisco Industries, and it's kind of a bit of fuel collection work, I guess, if you were going to call it anything.
Guys, this doesn't look good.
大丈夫かな？
So we have.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. All right. Get the next one. No.
Wow. So, man, I don't know what to say, guys.
難しいですね。
Looks pretty difficult.
So we are running the game 60 FPS, 1080p. I love how beautiful the ink is all over.
あ、そうですね。はい。このゲームは60フレームで動いてて、まあ解像度も 1080p が最大で出ています。
That's correct. You've done your research, I see.
はい。
Yes, I'm a partial Splatoon researcher on the
まあ
side.
たま
It's
に
a
は
hobby
イカ
thing.
研究もしていて、解像度までの情報を自分で集めていました。
そうですね。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much for that.
はい。
Should we play 80 again, but actually change back out and go back in?
Sure, let's do it.
じゃあもう一度 80% ですが、
はい。
リスタートではなく、
はい、
一段階戻して、
はい、
でちょっと設定を、やり直す、はい、形でいきますね。
ちなみにこの難易度は最大で 100% まで設定ができます。
And as I mentioned previously, you can set the difficulty to 100%.
はい。で、一度クリアしてそのまま続けると 5% ずつ難易度が上昇していきます。
But continuing to clear difficulty levels at whatever percentage you have set to it will add 5% to that difficulty level.
続けて次の難易度に挑戦できるわけです。
So this means that you'll be able to take on whatever the next increment of difficulty is after clearing the one you're on currently.
で最初に設定できる難易度は 100% なんですけども、そのまま続けていくと 105%、110%、115% とどんどん難易度が上昇していきます。
This means that advanced players, if they continue on from 100%, will proceed at 5% increments, up to 105%, 110%.
Oh there's totally percentages over 5 or over 100. Like
new research has shown
so
difficulty can be raised up to 200%.
200% difficulty.
So we would encourage players to try and seek out this extreme
All right,
level of
Pug.
difficulty in Salmon.
It looks like you just plays forever.
However, even we at the Squid Research Laboratories have
So literally, like, what will
attempting to clear 200%, so we do urge you to take care.
So probably like what's gonna happen is literally every single enemy is gonna be a boss. Like every single enemy.
Make sure to stay alive. That enemy who's armored will be difficult to take down from the front. Get your friends to try and circle around the back where he's exposed.
ちなみにここで使っている武器は基本的に対戦で使っているものと同じメインウェポンになります。
Get the
The
eggs.
main weapons being used here, as you can see, are very similar to those you will experience in the main online multiplayer modes.
はい。ただサブウェポンは全て
They're stealing the eggs. The frick?
対戦
Get out of here.
サーモンラン用にカスタムされた武器になっています。But these sub weapons are somewhat
Oh,
customized
no.
for Salmon Run. サリが一気に3キル来てますね。これは処理できるかな。Oh, now I wonder if they can do it.
No!
Dakota, just stay alive.
Okay,
Stay alive.
I guess it's okay. I was thinking like they couldn't go under there.
Stay alive. なんとか生き延びました。They've managed to survive somehow.
And then you died as they were leaving.
最初にゲームが始まるまでになるべく地面を塗って有利な状況を作っておくことも大事です。Another thing that's important is to once you've survived a difficult wave like that, to ink your turf again before the next wave starts. こういった基本のテクニックは対戦と基本的に共通していますし、こうサーモンランをプレイすると非常にこうなんて言いますかね、生き延びる能力というのが身につきますので、それは対戦でも有効になると思います。These sort of basic techniques also apply in normal online multiplayer like Turf War, and will be the skills that you're going to need to survive in Salmon Run as well. で先ほどちょっと説明が途中になってしまいましたけど、頭の上にこうパックが2つついてるんですけども、1人のプレイヤーにつき2回3つのウェーブを通して2回だけ、スペシャルウェポンを使うことができます。I mentioned those packs on the players' heads previously. Those are the number of specials you can use, and each player, as you can see, starts with 2 and has to make sure they conserve those 2 specials to use throughout the 3 waves you'll be playing. はい、どこで使うかよく考えて。Oh no! 仲間にやられたらヘルプです。ヘルプです。そして少しずつ動けるので仲間のところに近づいて安全なところに近づいていきましょう。仲間に助けてもらいやすい場所で。You can still move when you've been taken down and are in sort of this life preserver form. 仲間が復活させてました。Okay, we got help. That's good. Oh my god.
Bombs.
24 seconds. Gotta hit this quota.
あと24秒。あと24秒。
Bombs.
なんとかそいつを倒せば。Still need 3 eggs. でも今そうですね。
Hurry.
という物差しが2匹出てますね。
No.
Wow. I think I'm gonna short circuit the system with my hand sweat. To be honest, like it's disgusting.
手の汗でそうですね。手が滑って本体が故障してしまうかもしれない。はい、いつもの実力が出せないかもしれませんけど。でもサーモンランこのようにねちょっともちろん成功することも楽しいんですけど、やっぱり仲間と声を掛け合って、はい、協力して楽しむことが遊ぶことが一番楽しいと思います。Of course, succeeding in Salmon Run is very fun, but I'm sure as we've seen, the journey is also very, very important, and you can have a lot of fun yelling at each other, complaining, and that too is its own type of fun.
That's a nice way to tell us we are terrible at this game, so thank you.
優しいお言葉。いえいえ。あんまり上手ではないんですけど。そんなことはない。ありがとう。はい、80% はかなり難しいです。No, you shouldn't be ashamed. 80% is plenty difficult.
Shall we go one more?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you guys? Are you up for 80 again? Should we knock it down? Should we crank it up?
マジですか?
What would you like to see?
大丈夫ですか? 選んでください。そうですね。いや、なんとか 80% じゃクリアしましょう。Okay, yeah, let's try 80% one more time.
All right, let's do this.
We believe in you.
Thank you.
We think you can do this.
We have a good mix of weapons
you guys gonna
as well.
switch up the weapons, or?
はい、武器のセレクションはやっぱり大事です。なるべくいろいろなタイプの大物先ができますので、それに対応できるように仲間全体でバランスをとってその武器のセレクションをする必要があります。It can be a bit tricky. At 80%, you're going to get all sorts of boss salmonids, but making sure you have a good spread, weapons that can deal with a variety of different circumstances is important.
All right, let's try to take each one out at a time too, instead of spreading out and each taking on a single boss salmon.
今回は始まる前に作戦をちょっと立ててやるんですね。
Wait, so they actually get to pick some of the.
Julie's got it.
I was thinking that they maybe
the way
didn't
you're
get to pick.
discussing strategy before starting the match this time.
And did we mention, even playing the same difficulty level, it will be different,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I mean, this 80% could be totally different than last 80%. So.
Whoa. Good luck. 頑張りましょう。はい、マニューバとかはね、塗る力が強いので、仲間のためにできるだけ足場を作ってあげましょう。And these splat dualies, as we can see, are really good for covering a lot of turf quickly, and they're great in that preparation time. あと連射力が高いので、そうですね。連射力が高いので、雑魚付きがいっぱい出てきたときにまとめ倒すことができます。これはまたイベントです。
This is an event called Salmon Rush.
Salmon Rush.
So small scale salmon just attacking a huge rush, and you've really got to deal with that. In order to see.
Whoa, what the heck's that thing? The golden salmon?
Defeating this boss salmon.
What the heck? They're like zombies. Dude. Look at how fast they're coming.
And during this event, one player is going to have these golden sparkles around them, and those smaller salmonid are going to rush for that player. So you're going to need to defend that player.
Oh my god.
We just saw them be a victim of the salmon rush.
What the? That's crazy.
Don't be afraid to use your specials too.
Yo, look at them. They look like the zombies from
Oh, we're quotas, so just stay alive. Stay alive.
in that game.
Oh, I went down. Stay alive. I'm down. Stay alive, whoever's left.
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry. Man, I didn't realize you guys were down.
What if they were all bosses?
Come on, boys.
Nobody stands a chance.
As you can see, we have many events prepared for you in Salmon. Such as the one you just experienced.
Yes, that was intense. Thank you so much, Squid Research, for being here today. Next up, we have a new area in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, so stick around.
Probably it's your favorite game. Splatoon 2 is 1080p docked, 720 undocked, 60 frames per second in both instances. As you just missed the PvE mode in Splatoon, and the difficulty goes up to 200%. There's like all these different waves, and you have to like kill the enemies and steal the eggs from them, and then like deliver them, and then they can steal them back. And there's like, you know, like the little ones that are kind of like the normal zombies like in other games, and then there's like bosses in each round. As you crank the difficulty level up, you get like more and more difficult enemies coming. And then there's like special events like in it where there'll be like a raid, like where all these ones will rush towards whatever player is like glowing. And like they just keep coming. Like it's like tons and tons of them. And then they'll just target different players. You have to keep them off of that player. There's these ones that literally are like, they remind you of like Jaws, where it like comes up out of the water and like, so it's like it down in the ink, and then it'll just like pop up and snatch you. And then there's these ones that like rain down ink on you. There's like these dragon-like ones that wherever they go, their body like pours ink all over the place. There's these ones that get up, they're like up tall, and then they like have.
Hey guys, we're back on Nintendo Treehouse Live
like,
at E3, and we have a special
awesome
game for you today. I am Eric, and this is Terry, and we have two representatives from Ubisoft.
But it looks like it is. It's
Mario
60
plus
frames per
Rabbids
second
Kingdom
on the
Battle.
go
So
and
with that,
docked.
let's jump in.
It's just
You guys take it
720p
away.
on the go,
Sure.
1080p
So,
docked, which is
Thanks a lot,
awesome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thanks again. So we're super happy today as well because we're gonna show something special that we didn't show anywhere else. So it's a first as well to reveal that today. So we'll do it step by step, but yeah, we wanted to give love and more content as well, and just a sneak peek into the storyline and even a boss fight.
Oh, boss fight.
So again, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure with the Rabbids and Mario, and already we see a new character on the screen here with Luigi. As in the first part of the,
I'm
demo,
pretty sure
yesterday
Luigi
that
is
we
kind of
saw,
like sniper
we're about
class.
to unlock Luigi, and now
If
it's
you were to
done.
compare it to like sniper
So,
class and
Yeah, so we'll jump
like
a little bit
XCOM.
later into the first world. So it's still the beginning of the game, but we felt it was a cool spot to show a bit more advanced elements compared to yesterday.
Yes.
So
That's one of my favorite things about this game is how deep it is.
yeah, so we're super excited to show yeah, those elements, and you'll see it's a nice wrap up like yesterday, but this time with some new elements. So yeah, so that's the Jenga tower that we call. The sun is going down, and it's at the end of the first world, and we can talk about a bit more about the verticality of
So
it.
there's like
Yeah,
time in this
one
game?
was,
Passage of
it's
time?
nearby the end of the first world, and it's really quite different compared to the rest of the game, because instead of being developing horizontally, it goes up vertically. So it's just a small proof of the mess, the twist in the Mushroom Kingdom that Rabbids Arrival created. And it's a very interesting level design, because you know very well that in our game we have weapons that can use special powers that we call super effect. So you can plug into the weapon those super effects, such as the bounce and the push. So being this a tower that is almost about to crumble and goes up into the clouds, it's super easy to use one of those power and push or bounce enemy out of boundaries. But the fact is, even the enemies can do it on you, so you have to watch out. And when players will arrive at the top of the tower, they will see that there is something strange, like there is a chapter in front of them with a scroll that is gold and black, so maybe something big is about to begin. So in that cases, it's better to be prepared. And what Xavier can do is go inside the battle HQ and set up his team, select the weapon, and have fun with the skill tree, which is going to be fundamental. Players can also decide which kind of heroes they can select, and as each hero has its own ability and skill, it's fundamental, we'll say. I don't know which is your preferred team, Xavier.
Yeah, I already started to select it. I really
Okay.
like Luigi. Like
Me
we
too.
we saw a little bit of that yesterday, but his health point is really low at this part of the game compared to, for example, Rabbit Peach. But he's really good from far, doing far distance damage. So
It's a longer range guy.
yeah, and we see here, for example, Rabbit Luigi that we won't choose today for the fight, but starting to have the Vampire Dash,
Okay,
30 damage.
what
So it's the highest
is
damage
that?
that heroes have at first with this crew. But he also add Vampire effect, which the enemy
Wait a
becomes
second.
vampired, and then every time you hit the enemy, you get life. Even if Mario is shooting him or Luigi, you're gonna get life. So it's like a life pool, which is quite interesting. But so he's really a slow guy. He's
It's
hard.
very strategical because
Yeah.
you use it on some enemy, and maybe all your heroes can shoot at him to recover part
Right.
of the damage.
I still think there's more
dealt
characters
on
in this
the
game
enemy.
than
Yeah,
they
so
showed.
you'd want to, in your turn when you're in battle, like use him first, so you use that status effect, and then your other heroes could benefit from it.
Absolutely.
And then we have the second part of the preparation, like David was saying. It's all about the weapons. We have more than 250 type, and different weapons. So really went far into putting different stats. Different
Miyamoto
elements,
said
the
Pikmin
bounce effect
4
my preferred
is
bounce.
progressing.
Super effect because it bounces the enemy away potentially of the battlefield, and you have added damage, and it's like in Mario Kart, when you get out of the road, and so this approach is just
Yeah.
super cool. And if you add that to I don't know, you burn the enemy, and then with your second character you just bounce the enemy away, and it works on mid boss as well. So it's really it's awesome to see on the screen.
Yeah, especially if you have certain enemies that are rush type enemies, kind of rushing at you, and
Yeah.
you need to keep that distance between them.
Absolutely, and you can use those super effects in combination with the techniques. So you may use a techniques with Mario, which is called Hero Sight, that prepares Mario, meaning that if an enemy will move nearby him, he will shoot even if it's not his turn. So just imagine that you do the same with other characters. An enemy is moving, Mario goes Hero Sight, shoot the enemy, the super effect bounce apply, the enemy fly over
my
the
goodness.
battlegrounds, enters in the area of reaction of one of the other heroes that shoot again, and maybe applies the burn effect. And as the burn effect is something that allows for propagation, you will see that if the enemy touches
Wow.
other units, they will start to propagate
Yeah.
and run.
And
So-
here we see a secondary weapon. Yesterday.
My preferred melee.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's Mario's hammer, and you have a lot of them. Of course, it's locked so far. You have to unlock them through the adventure. But here it's a good example of a little bit more advanced elements. So, for example, your first hammer that you get on the game is good. The damage output is good. You have you cannot use it every turn, but still, even with the cooldown, it's quite cool. But if you look at the second one here, not only it adds the honey damage and glue the enemy on the ground for 30% chance, which is incredibly
Honey
cool if you do
damage?
it on a smasher,
Honey
for
chance?
example, because you cannot move anymore to attack your other heroes. But also what we see on the top right is
Maybe you'll get to smack Bowser with his
good
own
damage
hands.
against something, and here it's the Ziggies. Plus 30 damage chance here to apply what you have on the Ziggy. So that's really cool because it means if you have a lot of Ziggies around, by using this weapon can be very effective. So this is something you need to watch out because every weapon has something different. So
They start very
potentially-
simple,
Yeah.
but then we start to add
you can specialize,
stats.
right?
Yes, and as Xavier said, we had these elements of
So,
proficiency.
primary and a
So
secondary
some
weapon.
weapons are more efficient against some type of enemies, and some weapons are more efficient against the cover So regardless of the type of cover, you can damage those even faster.
It's like a
Another
wind-up
example
bob.
before, we go on with the skill tree. That's
Wind-up
the sentry.
mobile
So
bomb?
Rabbit Peach can use a secondary weapon, sentries. And the big difference
Sentries,
here is
that's
if you look
cool.
down there, 150 life point. So it's like a hero, a new hero.
Right.
It
For
goes
summoning.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
And it applies the push damage and push effect, which is great. It's not like the bounce. The bounce he's really bouncing out and potentially out of the zone. The push could do the same. You could be push out the zone itself, but you can also push another enemy behind. So it's like a domino effect.
yeah.
So it's quite effective here. So this little guy, this little sentry, can really go and really try to affect the enemy you target, and then just push everyone around with an AOE type of effect. So the cover damage is not really high on this one. You know, it says low, so it's not gonna destroy that much of the covers. But later in the game, potentially have some very good weapons to destroy covers in one hit, which could be a very interesting for strategy.
The philosophy of the weapon that we have in our game it can be divided in two macro areas. The primary weapon that are a very direct way to deal with the enemy. They damage one single unity, and the secondary weapon that are basically area of damage. Once again, those weapons, the secondary weapon, works pretty well in combination, in synergy with some of the techniques that some of the characters, the heroes, will have later on in the game, such as the magnet lens, which is the ability to lure all the enemies around you nearby an area, and this is where you want to hit with an area of the mage weapon.
Gotcha.
And last but not least, the skill tree.
Skill
It's
tree.
really important to do it before a big fight. So I'm going to reset it here, because you can reset whenever you want. So basically,
That's good.
It's a good way to.
That's
so you
pretty
see the
awesome,
fight
actually.
Seems to be a big fight. You have a lot of covers and stuff. You even have.
So you can reset your
covers that
skill
cannot be
tree to
destroyed.
like
So when you
kind of
look at
fit
that, you can go back to the
what
videos,
you're gonna
battles,
be
you
doing
adapt
next
your
better.
strategy, your weapons, like we said, but also of course the skill tree. So, example with Mario. So just quickly, we have move and attack, technique, and other elements that we can add as well. And
Which are very important.
Active
because you
skills,
can,
and then they
change
probably have
how
passive
much the
skills.
character can move in the area of movement or the stamina,
Inactive.
or
Yeah,
how
so
much
inactive.
health will gain back when he will find mushroom in exploration, or
Gotcha.
the area of movement outside the pipe, the rapid pipe that you can find with the battleground.
so, for example, here I have.
Yeah,
four
I'm
orbs.
pretty
You know,
sure
those orbs are what you get from fighting.
Luigi,
You get very well
I'm
in
pretty
fighting,
sure
you get more orbs.
specializes.
So as
So
soon
I
as you
think
have
his
orbs, you can start to spend.
main
So the
weapon
very
is
first
sniper
element that Mario can
rifles.
do in his moving phase
That
is an upgrade to what we call the
vacuum, that
stun jump.
sniper looking
basically, thanks to
vacuum that he
this,
had.
we'll be able to do
I'm
it
pretty
jump
sure
like
he's like
before,
a
but
sniper
then
class
stomp
in
on the
this,
head of the enemy for
which means
damage
he's
as
gonna
well.
have
And it's
skills
another boost as well in
that
terms
probably
of,
boost
reach and zone
sniper
for movement.
weapons. He
So
probably
that's
has
a
like
very
the
cool
advantage in
element. So
using
you
them.
just upgraded. Mario's happy, and starting now.
Whereas
you
my
can go
guess
ahead
with
and fight
Mario
right
is
away.
Mario would probably be more
And then it's up to you to upgrade.
like
So
a
you can
all
upgrade your
around,
dash damage.
where he probably has like
And as
more
you
all
proceed into
around
the game, it's going to be more and more
skills.
expensive, so you'll have to make choices where you want to put your points.
that would
So
that kind of
you
fits
can't
him a
put
little
your
bit
points at the
better,
end
I
of the
think.
game
Anyways,
over
you know,
everything. You have to choose
like that's just kind of how he's been
drastically
in all
where you
of
wanna
his
go for each
games
of
and
them.
stuff.
So Mario can be very different from one player to another one.
Right.
And it's really letting the player experiment with
Hey,
the
Video
It's
Game
one
Guru,
of
how you
the
doing today?
features that we wanted to have
You've
in
been
the
watching all
game.
this stuff.
But
I'm
also
gonna
for the
go. I'm
player
gonna
that,
go ahead and guess that you
doesn't
have.
want to, they can press the autofill function, and so basically it's what we decided for the player, the
Yeah, you
best.
recommended
Yes,
skill.
the best
This
way,
game
best path.
looks sharp.
Yeah,
What's great
because,
about
yeah, I'm sorry. Go.
So what's great about it is too, again, you can
It
reset
does.
it every time, and so depending on what battle you're in, you just set it to that.
I think it was one of those things where we just needed to
to
see it, like, to kind of
it's great
be
that
on board,
that
you know.
change it every time. It's a great possibility of different varieties.
It looks.
That's why we wanted to
It
have
looks
before the
alright,
fight,
like-
really have a look into the battlefield itself so you can adapt.
That's
The difference with boss fights,
Pleasantly
you don't have this
surprised every
preparation
time they
phase
show
to-
it.
It's really up to you to discover what the fight is. So you have to go in a way that you look at the battlefield and okay, I'm gonna try to go for that, but you'll be surprised with the boss because you don't know what's gonna happen. That's what it's gonna show.
I guess we'll see what's going to happen here in a second.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy the secondary weapon as well. This
Or you
hammer.
can trust the autofill.
Or we can trust the autofill. So this feature is interesting if you want to go straight into the action. So you press Y, and the game says you wanted me to autofill the element. Of course, it's based on what we chose depending on your rank and where you are. But of course, it's something that maybe is
Yeah, I
not
kinda wondered
totally
how that
connected to what you
changes,
would
like-
do, but you can have this option as well. So let's go.
Can't wait. Pretty excited for this, Neil.
So they just arrived on the top of the tower here, so we can talk a little bit more about the story.
No, honestly,
There is a strange guy there.
Yeah,
yeah,
and,
they do
Mario,
look good.
Luigi, and Rabbit Peach just saw this little guy that we saw a bit yesterday as well. So he's actually the cutest threat ever. He's
Oh my gosh, it's
responsible for
yo.
everything and all the enemies you
Okay,
see.
this is definitely a
Why?
reveal.
Because
All
he's
right.
able to fuse a white rabbit.
Whoa!
from Mario's
I did not expect Bowser
Because when
Jr.
he's stressed, and his stress level is super high, well, he's gonna create those enemies. The more stress, the bigger the enemy will be.
Gotcha.
So Bowser Jr., who observed that from far during the first world, it's like, hey, I can use this little guy for me and create my ultimate army, and potentially, take over the Mushroom Kingdom. Finally, while his father is potentially on vacation somewhere. So he's calling him Spawny because he's spawning stuff, and he's gonna test right now and even convince this little guy. This little guy is so naive that thinks that Mario and his friends were trying to catch him up to do something with him. So he was super stressed. So when he sees Bowser Jr., he's convinced that he's a good guy. So yeah, I'm gonna join him. And now we're gonna see,
Oh no!
fusion between two things, between the banana and the rabbit, and what
Wait,
it,
what?
it brings on the table.
Oh no, it's
I
Donkey
think
Kong
Bowser Jr.
Rabbit.
set you up,
It's Donkey Kong Rabbit. Yeah, here it is. Rabbit Kong.
Love it.
So
So
this
we-
is happening really at the end of the first world, and it's the very first boss battle of the game.
Awesome.
Each world is divided in 10 chapters, like chapters of a book. At the middle of each world there is a mid-boss fight, and at the end of each world there is a boss.
Is he gonna
boss
throw the
fight.
bananas at you?
So Kong is super jealous of the bunch of bananas in front of him, and so doesn't want
Yo,
someone
what
to
the
come
heck?
nearby those
That's a lot of
bananas
bounce
because
damage.
He wants to keep it for him, and the player here will have really to understand how to deal with the boss.
Right.
So there is a little bit of observation going on here for the player.
So we start to see what we saw yesterday, but a bit more advanced. For example, here, Rabbit Peach, thanks to the skill tree that we just saw before, she's able to double dash, and has her dash damage is at 20. It's a good damage, for
Yeah.
starting to hit the enemy. So I can press again and continue my movement.
And that's just the movement phase. So she
Exactly.
can actually
Yo.
damage the enemy in the movement phase.
And then she's gonna
still
hit him
attack.
again.
Exactly. I could attack right away the enemy, but I'm going to show you the second character here with Mario. So we saw, of course, Mario can dash. He can do something like team jump just before, so with Rabbit Peach. Team stomp, as I just
Oh.
shown in the skill
So
tree.
it's
itself.
all about chaining those
Right.
ability that you are upgrading in your character skill tree.
Wait,
Big
where's
ambition.
he gonna
Each
go
hero
after?
has its own. It's really up to the player.
There's so many different varieties of chaining these attacks.
Yeah.
And then I just can press A, he goes, 20 damage, team jump, team stomp, defeat
Damn.
the enemy in the process, and then I'm well positioned to flank both enemies actually. And here, for example, this one with the piston panic gun that we have here. So the damage is way over than the enemy's remaining life. So even if I apply the bounce effect, it's just gonna be cool because anyway, he's gonna be defeated. So we'll see.
Okay.
There we go. And then Luigi, he's starting to be far away, but he
Okay.
doesn't care because he's really good
Sniper.
with range. Look at the
Okay.
range. He can, shoot at enemy for the whole battleground almost.
Yeah.
Maybe on the left, top left, he can't, but he's the one like he can shoot anything from afar.
The
But it-
weapon looks like a Hoover, so seems like hesitation going on.
Ooh,
in
the
there.
sniper.
And just before we see the sentry here, and we start to see, where the sentry could go, and it says with the red dot that he won't be able to reach that enemy in the first
Okay.
round.
Gotcha.
But what is cool is that if the enemy comes nearby by mistake, it's gonna explode. It's gonna wait for the enemy to enter his zone. So I can try to show this. You'll see. So it's really different.
Okay.
It's a little new
So
hero,
he
and you
puts
see
it
this
there,
bubble.
and then
That's the
okay.
range. As soon as the enemy enters, he's gonna shoot. So let's switch and see if the enemy goes. Rabbit Peach is not well positioned here. I wanted to show for
It's kind of exposed.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Didn't protect her very well.
And now the sentry can go and continue to
Oh,
do that
snap.
damage. And you see the cover damage was not great, but still it worked. It worked, and so I'm gonna show the hammer that we bought in the skill tree as well here with Mario, even if it's not needed, as the enemy is almost done. But you see what we saw there was the zone of attack, so
Okay.
anyone around would have been shot. And as I
Golden
did
shot.
A lot of damage, a lot of points can be
That's
taken.
awesome.
So that's pretty cool.
Mm.
So one thing,
I will try with Luigi.
yeah, we can show Rabbit Kong in the past. So in the background. So this is just the first phase. We won't show the whole thing because it's a bit longer. But the thing here with him
Yeah, so
is that
now
even
he
if I
can-
can reach him, like I'm gonna do here, it's gonna do some damage, but not really, because every time he eats a banana, he's gonna get his life back. So of course we
Oh.
know the game, we know what to do, but
Yep.
basically here you need to adapt. So
So basically the player needs to find a way to get rid of those bananas. Otherwise Kong will keep replenishing health forever.
Got to be perceptive.
Yeah.
So let's try
Hmm.
to go in that zone with Rabbit Peach. Thanks to a team jump. Bam! The bananas
Oh.
just fell down. So Kong
Okay.
is super excited.
Bad now.
Yeah. So now, as he's looking for his bananas,
And he's cute. It's almost a pity to
adorable.
defeat the guy. Like, look at that.
The animations in this game are so awesome.
So I'm gonna try to shoot. Damn! Now we can do damage and apply, which is pretty cool. But the issue is that it was maybe a little too close.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh no! No.
So you have to watch out because
Why?
basically it could be really bad for you. So you need to leave the zone and start to shoot again. So for example, with Rabbit Luigi with a big damage
Oh
output,
god.
with Mario, and then with Rabbit Peach that is pissed.
Yeah, this is your time. You gotta get that damage.
Let's
in.
go.
And boom.
There we go. So this is just the first phase of the combat itself, and then he's going to move on into new zones, new types of enemies will start. Those wave, if you're not behind
What?
full covers, you get bounced away, so your life starts to go down.
Oh, okay, so he's got to go all the way
etc., etc.
around,
So-
probably.
And that's something that we won't show more
Right.
because it
That
would
was
be too
just
much.
the first phase, and this is a long boss fight.
Yeah.
It's around 30 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, 30-minute boss fight. That's what I'd love to hear. That's so cool. All right, thank you so much for being here.
It was awesome to show that. We're super happy.
Well, geez, man, this game is turning out so good. I'm really impressed. So,
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
thank you so much for watching. Next up, we have an exclusive look at Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay. I don't know, I like this song too. I still think that it's like maybe what Paulina or Pauline singing. The HD Rumble possession mechanic, Pauline returning. Nintendo is likely to announce more games. What? May have some more announcements up their sleeves. Taking to Twitter, they answered some fans. What are the odds of more new title announcements? Thanks to this, Nintendo likely to announce more new games. What? Nintendo confirms there may still be new game announcements during E3 Treehouse Live. Hi, Mr. Kazumi. Thanks for your work on this AMA. Question is simple. What will the use of amiibos in Super Mario Odyssey? Every time you tap the amiibo, you receive a costume and in-game assistance. Oh, okay. So, Koizumi just said that when you tap amiibo in the game, you get a costume and in-game assistance. So wait, is there a chance that means that if you scan like a Smash Brothers amiibo, that there's a chance that Mario will dress up like that character? Huh.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse live at E3. I'm Sam from the Treehouse, joined by my colleagues Rob and Matt, and we're going to take you back into Super Mario Odyssey. So in our first segment during E3, if you had a chance to catch that, we took a look at the Sand Kingdom and Metro Kingdom. But in this segment, Rob, you're going to take us back in and check out some little bits and pieces that we didn't have a chance to show off last time.
Yeah, something I wanted to show off was that each of the kingdoms, while you return to the same handful of kingdoms a few times, they look very different depending on the circumstances. So the first time you go to the Sand Kingdom, it's the daytime, and this is what we're showing you here. This is part of the floor we're on here. This is a segment from a little bit later, but you can get there if you're on the floor. And then after a little bit here, I'm going to show a bit from the nighttime version of the Sand Kingdom. And then later on we'll do some more of that kind of shenanigan with the City Kingdom. Sorry, the Metro Kingdom.
I think that's one of the things that's really impressed me over the course of development watching this. Oh no, Mario!
Sorry!
That's okay. But watching this game come together, and it's certainly still in development, so there's a lot of stuff that the dev team's still working on. But within the kingdoms, as they've built them out and continue to refine them and add more content, there are so many interesting places that you can find within each space, and certainly even over the course of E3, we're not even showing you everything that's in either one of the kingdoms that we're showing here or the Wooded Kingdom. There's so
Paul the
many interesting
Vigor.
places to
How you
find.
doing? Or Vidgar. How you
I
doing?
also mentioned that not every kingdom has a day and a night cycle, but they all do change depending on game circumstances. Right now the desert is frozen. Mario can eventually solve this problem. It won't be frozen anymore. That kind of difference.
When I was playing this, I can't be patient when I'm on these platforms and I'm doing backflips and just running around and I get killed. So many times just because I can't stand still. I got ADD.
Normally I'm kind of the same way, but I got humbled just now by falling, so I'm playing a little bit more safe. But not safe enough.
You're almost there.
Okay. Here we go.
So one thing I want to mention for folks who are watching, our last segments we were using the Joy-Con plus wrist straps, but in this segment we're going to be using the Pro Controller. That is fully supported, as well as any other controller option that we've got available for the Switch. So we're mixing it up a little bit here just to show you how smooth the controls are.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, so this is
I'm
the
just.
Moai habitat, home,
I've been reading some
Moais.
stuff. Like I just read a bunch of stuff about the Monster Hunter, which sounds good, but I'm still like after reading that, I don't understand why it's not why they haven't announced it for the Switch.
On the top middle of the screen to get a power moon, but they're scattered around here.
Because it does appear like it is actually the next Monster Hunter game.
And having fantastic fashion sense.
Yeah.
But I am just kind of shocked that it's not has not been announced for Switch.
So, oh, that looks glorious.
Yeah. You'll notice my control prompt there is put on take off shades. Why would I want to put on my shades, you say? It doesn't get too bright here.
Whoa, what the heck? He's got magic
That
shades.
little moon fragment there that's hovering over the poison lake of awful is totally gettable. But also, having your sunglasses on makes them always walk slowly. So that's the reason you don't just keep them on all the time.
They're just kind of chilling out when they got
Nope.
sunglasses on. Like, just kind of take it easy. But
I just read it's not a spin-off. They originally were gonna call it Monster Hunter 5, but
the audio's cute.
they liked the title Monster Hunter World so much that they decided to stick with it.
There it is.
So I was also going to point out that there's these birds here that are hovering, or apparently hovering in midair, but of course the Moai can see that they're on this thing. And there's some collectible coins over there, but the Moai can't jump. So if you want to get them, the birds are giving you a hint of what's going on there. But you have
be
to
careful.
be brave and trust your analog stick skills to rock in a relatively straight path. Yes, okay.
Wow, you did it the hard way.
What's the easy way?
Turn the camera, right? And then just go straight forward.
I suppose. If you want to take all the sport out of it.
And actually, just coming back to those birds, one thing that's worth keeping in mind in this game, birds seem to know what's up. If you're not sure where to find maybe that next moon that you need, keep an eye out for birds and see what they're getting up to.
Yeah, you can see the shadow of a bird up there, and experience tells me, oh, look, it's glowy.
He does look a little unusual for birds.
Yeah, pay attention to birds. There's several kinds in this game, and they are all meaningful. Except maybe pigeons. I'm not sure they do anything.
I think they just make the world a better place by just being there and bouncing around.
They might just be decorative, but they're pretty cool. Yeah. So looking around for more bits of moon fragments.
Oh yeah, we've got Bowser's footprints there as well.
Yeah, Cappy is, if you haven't seen earlier segments, then that's Cappy, who is your actual hat.
No, I just read a bunch of. There's a go to NeoGAF. There's a new thread up about it.
And then
it is developed by the main team.
To this conspicuous elevator spot here.
They've been working on it for 4 years.
Remember that? Sorry?
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna remember. Moai can't jump, so they need these elevator things. And look, birds hovering. Yep.
So just as a quick recap for folks who are maybe coming to us a little bit later on over the E3 process here, not sure what Odyssey is all about. This is a Mario game that's really in the spirit of Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. So we're
I don't know. I'm just kind of shocked. Like
kind of sandbox style of Mario engineering, where we've got these really fascinating spaces.
It doesn't seem to make any sense.
Content, and you want to surprise yourself by tracking down new things, experimenting. And if you're interested actually in the background of that kind of sandbox Mario style content, we actually just put up a post on the Nintendo Treehouse Tumblr, Bill Trinan talking about this concept, Hakomiwa, in Japanese, this kind of walled garden concept that came about with bonsai. And it's a really interesting way to understand how the developers are really thinking about the sandbox space that they're building.
So I just got the last of the moon fragments, which caused a power moon to appear. And now I'm going to abandon this guy up here where he will never ever escape.
How's he get down?
He doesn't.
He might have a family down there, man.
And I'm just going to be heartless about it. He's
Sorry,
cool.
buddy.
He's put on his shades. He's chill.
We won't forget you and your sacrifice.
I will.
Oh, dude. You gotta remember these capture targets.
Yeah, no. Go to the thread. Just go to NeoGAF and like read the thread. There's way too much stuff there. Like there's so much. Like that's why I was quiet for a little bit because I was reading it.
It is searching for a giant creature made of stone. That they are
The stuff sounds great. That's gonna be in it, and it sounds like and there's
so that was where that was the daytime segment.
There's a big offline single player focus too, like outside of the online stuff, and
another point, and we can't really talk about the.
There's a lot of new images and pictures and.
What I really like about the desert here.
I guess like there's no loading between zones, but zones are kind of like in order like zones still exist, so it's like one of the things they do is they kind of like make entrances to zones like smaller, so it's like harder for monsters to go between zones, because obviously like if it was easier then it's harder to track them down, you know.
Can fix that later, but
you can use items at almost like full speed.
So these little guys are chinchos, and they make the desert sand situation much more challenging because they keep springing out, particularly when you're in wide open spaces, and they will just keep gathering. You have to be very careful to keep an eye on your surroundings because you can have a whole bunch of those guys sneak up behind you if you're in the middle of something else and you won't even realize they're there.
And there's an infinite supply of them. There is no way to like deal with them so you can like explore in safety. So I also wanted to highlight a few of the fast travel options. So because the worlds are huge, you have to be able to get around.
It just seems the reason why it seems weird to me is because it seems like it's the perfect place for Monster Hunter to be, because it's clearly even though it's grown in popularity everywhere, it's
thing we're doing here. There's little articles about highlights of the.
It obviously sells the most in Japan,
done exactly like
and Japan's
the sort of travel map you might get at the hotel lobby.
And if you peruse that text, there might be some hints
handheld gaming in Japan is just
worth reading the brochure.
Yep, it is. So this is a Jaxi, and I think this
so
is what Matt's
popular.
alluding to.
Like mobile gaming in general is just wild.
I
There,
love
like
his
it's.
voice.
It just seems like it'd be a way better place for it to be overall. Like I feel like you're missing out on a lot of sales
So
when you
Jaxis
don't
are a very fast way to travel.
take advantage
and
of
not
something
entirely
that's,
relaxing.
you know,
Exhilarating.
pretty much
Yeah,
I
let's
would
go
say
with
the
the
biggest franchise in Japan.
So they are very fast.
And they can just plow through the chinchos, which is nice. But they're okay. You can, as the
Oh,
button
no.
tells you, you can break. They're immune to the poison. You can break, but you can't break for very long. So you basically
That's
use
why
it to make
Monster
quick
Hunter's been
corrections.
on
I think it's swing the
handhelds
camera around
for so
to
long
show when he
because
breaks, because his
they
animation when he breaks is
know-
really cute.
that
Why are you making me
even
go
though they
slow?
want to get it to their other fans,
And Mario just
Japan
barely
is
holding
their
on.
main
Yeah, his facial expression when he's riding the Jaxie is pretty
place that
priceless.
they
And these little
market
spots
it
that we'll see
to,
here with the bench and the little
where
side
the-
posts, those
where
are
the
actually
sales
Jaxie
are.
stands.
Yeah.
So if you need to call back your Jaxie, that's a convenient way to do it.
Yeah, if I go into this building and come out, the Jaxie
So
won't be
that
there anymore, but I
I
can
think
summon
that's
him
the
again
reason why it
at the
feels
Jaxie
really
stand.
weird to me
It's
more
also
than
really fun to
anything
just
because
whip around this kingdom on the
they
Jaxie.
depend on
It's
Monster
a lot of
Hunter
fun, but be careful
for
with edges.
a lot of their
cliffs.
There's
revenue.
also one Jaxie-specific sub-level that I am probably not going to
And
attempt today because
I
I'm
feel
terrible
like
at it. But
potentially
you have to have really good Jaxie
locking it
steering
to
controls.
Yeah, I think if you thought that whole penguin slide
the
in
PC
64 was
and
hard, wait till you try the Jaxie
consoles
maze.
could-
It is.
like regular consoles could
All right,
kind of hurt
here's
the sales
bullet
overall.
bills. Got to capture those. As we mentioned earlier, bullet bills are one of the
Because
capture
even
cards you can't hold on
even
for very
something
long
like the
because they do
PS4
tend to
itself
explode.
is
And they have this nice little headlight up front, which is really
not
nice when you're trying to
sold
use precision steering in a space
nearly
like
as
this.
well in
So you
Japan
can
as
kind
it
of line up your
has
positioning, and then maybe you want to give yourself a speed
everywhere
boost.
else.
You can do that and feel confident about where you're
Just
going.
because it's a different kind of
Alright, so
climate.
now
the
There's
market's
another
different
cannon over
over
here.
there.
Basically, every time you see a platform in this particular area, you want to trade out your bullet bill because you need a fresh one. And I
careful.
decided to be a daredevil and grab this, and immediately my enemies destroyed each other.
But you really do want to grab all these coins.
Yeah.
Another little bit of recap. So we've got two different kinds of currency in this game. We've got the gold coins, traditional Mario coins, which you can collect in any of the kingdoms, and you can spend those in any of the kingdoms as well.
Coins
in the
actually
Cap
matter
shop.
in this
But then those
Mario.
purple coins are the regional currency, and you can only collect those and spend those in the kingdom that they're from.
Yeah.
But there's a lot
Oh,
of
dang it.
Oh, Mario, no!
Well,
I'm confused about left and right there for a sec.
I was about to say, like, Motokuro-san yesterday talked about the reasoning behind that, and me going to foreign countries myself and dealing with different currencies depending on where I'm at, I thought really made sense, and I thought it was a really cool touch.
Yeah, I remember I was in Japan for the first time, and I was completely like, I don't know what to do with any of this money. Like, is this the correct? Yeah, I just gave bills every time and I collected this huge mass of coins that I didn't know what to do with anymore because I didn't know what they were worth.
Yeah, I know when you always feel kind of guilty going to a new place and you're just holding out your money like, this some of this is the price? which ones do you need?
And here, money is upside down triangles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cool stuff you can buy with the currencies. So different outfits for Mario is certainly part of it. There's souvenirs that you can use to decorate the outside of your Odyssey, and also you can decorate the inside. And some other goodies in those as well. So it's worth hitting every crazy cap you find just to see what they've got in stock.
Yeah. It also occurred to me just as you said that, Matt, that the money here is upside down. Maybe this isn't fated to be.
That's all right.
The money here is upside down triangles,
Okay,
and
that's-
it's probably a reference to the inverted pyramid, which is
Right.
one of the big local scenes. I'm going to try this one more time, and then we'll just move on to the city material I had planned.
I believe in you. You got this.
Thank you. Thank you. And
I believe in your next
faith in
attempt.
me was
No.
misplaced.
I believe in your next attempt. Maybe we'll skip those coins and go for the wider one.
All right, there's a slightly wider door there. Let's try that, and
Right,
then I'll give up. All right.
One other thing that I know Motokuro-san mentioned earlier on 83 as well, I don't know if it came up in the stream, but just through conversation earlier, is the fact that in this kingdom in particular, a lot of it was inspired by his own trip to Mexico and how much he loved it there. And the
okay.
architecture and the aesthetic there. And I think the development team has actually drawn a lot over personal travel that a lot of them have done into different places.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was not on the stream because I didn't hear that. That's neat.
It's a bit of a love letter to their experiences traveling.
Another thing I love.
It's-
Come on, Buttermilk.
It's a lot like driving a car without brakes.
Yeah, and it's a lot like
Oh, you got it. You're good.
You're
slow
gonna blow up.
games on
There we
like
go.
The arcade era or 8-bit era where you had like overhead view.
Yeah.
So I love how this game has the 3D adventure. It has like the 2D platforming with Mario, and it also has like these little just nods to different genres. And it's all in the same game. It's so great.
Yeah, it's fun as you see the surprises that come up as you're going through these spaces too, where you never really know what to expect even when you go through a warp
Mr.
pack.
Koizumi,
Yeah.
It could
what
really
made
be
you
anything.
make
It could be something
moons
very strange or very
as
unusual that you
collectibles
do
in
there.
Mario Odyssey?
But,
Stars
I
have
don't know,
had
you
their
wanna
chance,
explore. I
and
mean,
we've
you could
grabbed
just, like, race
shines
through and just be in
before.
the same peach,
So
but,
I thought it was time we
she's
gave
hopefully
moons a
okay to wait a
chance.
little minute while you
She's
know,
done this
do
before.
some traveling.
She's good.
Gotta enjoy your trip, right?
Oh, and Pauline there, of course. So
Yeah.
Mayor Pauline.
Mayor Pauline, yes. So here we are back in the Metro Kingdom, and it's daytime, which is where the floor demo gets you. And we're gonna use some regional coins here because there's a level that you can only get to if you have a certain outfit. So I'm going to grab all my regional coins that I can find.
And there's actually a really interesting little audio cue over there a little further. I wonder if we can go back and hear
Oh,
that.
back over this way.
A little bit further back the way you came, but that's actually a little audio cue that tells you if who's nearby.
A little sparkly
I don't know if
sound.
we want to go hunt it out now, but it's worth keeping an ear out if you happen to hear E3 and you're playing the demo.
Yeah.
If you start hearing this little noise,
Oh, I see
I
something
right there,
kind of
yeah.
spinning around there, yeah.
Sounds like you should probably tune into the ARMS tournament today and
Yeah, it pays
especially
to, play this game with
Treehouse tomorrow for some new
so
ARMS
here I am,
content
turning myself
reveals.
into electricity to travel on wires, as
No.
everyone does in the city.
Oh man, are they gonna reveal like
So here's a couple of regional coins.
the DLC or new
And I believe that's
characters or
actually a
something?
portrait of Mayor Pauline on the,
I can't
coin.
be here tomorrow
yeah,
that
she's a very
much.
beloved
That's not fair.
When you talk to folks here, a lot of folks in New Donk City have lovely things to say about Mayor Pauline.
Damn it.
And yeah, she seems like she's doing a great job running the city.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss new
There's one
ARMS
lady
stuff.
who wants to talk about how much she loves her hat because it's just like Mayor Pauline's hat.
Ooh, nice. She's inspiring fashion, trend-setting. But I like that there's so many little nods to Donkey Kong in this space that you gotta think, okay, Pauline, like they're on good terms now.
Yeah. Oh, and I was mentioning fast travel options here. Another one, of course, is the motor scooter. This is cute. Which is certainly the most stylish way for Mario to get around town.
And actually a really nice execution of HD Rumble as well. Unfortunately, we can't really
Yeah.
communicate that clearly to folks who are watching, but it actually feels like you're riding a scooter. You feel that rumble in your hands as if you were holding onto the handlebars.
Yeah. It's pretty lovely.
Mario, not the best driver.
He's no.
Also does not approve of pylons.
His practice is all in
You
driving
see the
bullet
little rat
bills.
there?
Yeah, there's rats here in this otherwise fantasy city, which is very strange to me. Oh, I know where there's some additional coins. Let's go over here and become one of these guys for no really good reason except that it's super fun.
Oh, actually, while we're nearby, should we maybe pop by to show folks why you're collecting these coins?
Oh, the crazy cap?
Because we have a purpose.
Well, I will show them when we get the outfit.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll figure it out. They're
There's
smart.
Pauline.
Yeah, so Pauline, as we mentioned at this point, in our first segment, we talked about how the actual story objective here is for her, help her collect up a bunch of musicians. And I guess I have choices. There's lots of collectible coins all over the place. And I've over-prepared, and I know where they all are now. Actually, not even remotely all of them.
Mayor Pauline Commemorative Park.
All right, so I needed 15. I've got 15.
Get one more for good measure.
One more for good measure. That way I can tip the guy.
I hit the random football just chilling.
Oh, that was another new move there.
Right.
Sort of power tackle. I can't remember what it's called right now.
And you can go into a roll after that, right?
Well, yes, you can.
Yeah, this is my favorite new move. I love that.
Yeah, the roll is fantastic.
Yeah.
It will quickly become your favorite way of getting from A to B. All right, so Crazy Cap stores, all of them are divided into two. There's the place where you spend your yellow coins and the place where you spend your purple coins.
And this is actually the original location, so this is, I think, the flagship store.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this builder helmet might
All
look
these
familiar
freaking
to,
hats on her head.
people who've enjoyed other Mario games.
Oh, did I miss it? Oh. Well, I mean, I saw it in the trailer.
Wow.
Oh my god, I love that.
You heard it here first. Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
Oh my goodness. It's gotta catch on.
All right. So now I am fashionably dressed.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's really nice.
Oh, and yeah.
So as we showed in our
Ow.
earlier segment,
We just freaking ran into the
you have
taxi.
to meet a certain dress code expectation.
Yeah.
to get
Throw the hat at the taxi. Oh,
Climb.
dressed as
Rolling.
construction worker.
And this guy. Hi, this guy. He's a simple little man.
I do like the fact that he has no concern at all that you were like running and rolling and bounding over to him, as you would expect a building inspector to do as they're on their way to work.
So this is what building inspectors in New Dunk City do. They check out the electrical wires for fuzzies, I guess.
Yep. It definitely looks like
and
that
these
Mario.
guys, can't remember what they're called right now, but they're bad. Oh no! Dang it. Okay. So this treasure chest is filled with coins. A fair number of coins.
A lot of coins.
A lot of coins.
Wow.
They just keep coming. Yeah.
Coins, of course, are also how you come back from losing a life. So
That hit
you definitely wanna
again?
have as many coins as possible at your disposal.
And there's also some really cool stuff that's available in the yellow Crazy Cat stores, especially in the late game. They start adding more product later on, and some of those are super fun. All right, so I have to be careful now. I'm down to my last part. Zoom up here, and then over here, and then back down here, and zoom. A lot of zooming. It is cool to be electricity.
While supplies last, fans will be able to purchase a
Alright.
special edition of
And over
Metroid
here,
Returns, which includes
we've
physical
got moon
version of the
fragments.
game, download code for the original Game Boy Metroid 2 Return to Samus redeemed in the eShop, a steelbook, a sound selection CD featuring 25 tracks
Almost. What?
from across the Metroid franchise, a gold S
You got
Not
one
too
hit
late.
pen
left.
badge, and a Morph Ball 3D keyring, and a 40-page art book. That's way better than the one we're getting.
All right, that made the heart go, or the moon go.
Jeez.
Thinking about hearts. Yeah.
Well, in the good news column, that moon will
The
be
heck?
with you once you grab it.
Yes.
So
That is
get your
indeed
health back.
good news. And just yeah.
Nice.
Man.
I
Okay.
think you've got one more spot to show
Yeah,
us,
one more spot. I was going to switch to the
Awesome.
nighttime version of New Donk City.
which is considerably more perilous.
Yes, you actually, when you first arrive in New Donk City, it is nighttime, and it is a grim and gritty environment. It's let's see here.
And this as well, content that's not available on the show floor.
Yeah.
Here at E3, we've got the Sand Kingdom Metro Commute in the daytime. So this nighttime content is exclusive for folks who are watching the stream. So thank you for watching, by the way.
I love the city at night because it's so different than the city during the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very moody.
Do you
Maybe
think
people are
that a
thinking,
hot
maybe
dog
it's
counts
the
as a
ones that are maybe
sandwich?
just the bad people are
Mr.
out, but
Koizumi,
no,
a hot dog
good
is
idea.
not a sandwich.
Grosser.
No, we should be able to hop in here in a second and take a look.
Yeah, alright, so
And again, of course, this is only a small slice of what each of these kingdoms
Thoughts on
have.
pineapple
they're all
Forward to exploring
on pizza?
themselves.
Is it good or gross?
filled with secrets.
No, but I
Alright, here we go.
suppose there's no right answer to that.
So way up there at the top of the building.
Yeah, what the heck?
So this is a THL specific ROM that is already activated checkpoint flag. And I'm going to hop inside here for a minute because I want to show you both these super gross urban sting bees. You may remember sting bees from, I believe it was Mario 64. They were sort of cute conical bees. These are
guys are
much,
not so
much
cute.
grosser.
Ew.
Naked before it creeps me out.
Yeah. But also I wanted this thing. So the life up heart is the only sort of traditional power up in the game, but with so many things you can capture, it's the only one you need.
I also
There's
love
so
the-
many different ways you can get powers in this game.
The fact that Bowser is just advertising his wedding by postering all over all of these kingdoms
Yeah.
is
Freaking
an interesting
Koizumi.
choice.
Yeah.
And he paid someone to put a lot of them up, but not well enough to put them up right. They're all peeling
Mr.
off.
Koizumi,
It
was
feels very
what was
Bowser.
the inspiration
So I
for
love the
choosing modern
rain
city
and, like,
environment
some of
as
the
one of the
collects on
kingdoms
screen, as you can
in
probably see.
Mario Odyssey? The city was
They've really
This
done a
is,
fantastic job with the water effects.
Yeah.
the city was one of the
New Donk City
many
is
experiments when we were
eerie
first
in
making the
its
game. It was
rainy
very
darkness.
interesting,
There's
especially
sirens in the background.
with
It
how
tells us there are a
strange it
lot of bad
looks
stuff
to
going
have
on in the
Mario
First
exploring
responders have their hands filled because
city
there's a giant
environment.
robot caterpillar on the building.
I think you can deal with that though. You can just take care of this little problem. for
Yeah, yeah. So yes, this
humans
is Mecha Wiggler.
is because it looks really weird.
I'd say this is my absolute favorite iteration of this enemy.
Yeah.
So good.
He's He's one of the scarier things that's been in a Mario game. But I will tell you, he is the second scariest boss to me in this game. We're not going to show you the other one yet.
Oh, we'll talk about that after stream because I want to know who your number one baddie is.
Yeah.
Like when he lands, he gets those little jitters up his legs.
So I need to grab a Sherm, that's what these tank guys are called, and quickly blow up the other one so I don't have to deal with him. And then I need to not get shot. And
Mayor Pauline is the cartoony human.
turn out all the lights on the Mecha Wiggler.
And also the mayor of a city of not cartoony humans.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yay, alright, so now he gets mad, as Wigglers are wont to do.
And one of the big challenges
Comes
I think
through
with the Sherms
portals.
is they're incredibly powerful, but also slow to move. I mean, they're tanks, so they're not going to turn on a dime. They're not going to be incredibly fast, so you have to be very mindful of your movement. whenever you've got a
Watch
shot.
out!
Wow,
Ooh, that
nice
was close.
dodge.
Thanks. Dodging as a tank is a skill.
You can't really strafe a tank.
I also like how the Wiggler changed colors when he got really angry and started moving fast, just like you would expect.
Just like you expect,
Yeah.
Someone engineered that exact behavior for some insane reason.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and you can actually shoot these big old energy ball things out of. If you can't dodge them, then shoot things.
Yo,
Wow,
heart.
nice shooting.
Thanks. That is the upper limit of where my turret can fire. Okay, I'll have to.
This guy definitely makes you miss the traditional cuddly Wiggler, doesn't it?
It really does. My son has a plush one of those, and it's super fun.
Good luck now.
Oh, wow.
There will never be a plush of this thing.
Oh no.
Down the
He's
ring.
really
Okay.
not hitting those. Oh,
nice.
one more.
One
Oh, he didn't hit it.
Missed it. Oh, and I'm down to 2.
Hopefully one of those has a heart in it soon.
Yeah, some of them have hearts. I'm used to having a little more gyroscopic aiming from the separated Joy-Cons, and I'm missing it.
Gotta just dodge those. Why don't you just dodge them? Why don't you just dodge them?
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
There
Dodge
it is.
them.
Nice.
It's so hard
Okay.
too when you're fighting this
There
boss
you
and you
go.
have to trundle your way slowly
Yeah.
toward a power up. Like, please don't kill me, don't kill me.
Yeah!
All right, there you
Nice
go.
done.
Thank you. And we got our Grand Moon.
A grand moon.
So that was our Mecha Wiggler, and I think that's actually where we have to stop
That
as
is
well.
the
don't
end of
we?
our time with Red Star.
Did they cut away before
Mario
he got
Odyssey
it?
for
Are they
today.
allowed to show that?
Well, thank you so much for swinging by and showing us a bit more game content.
Yeah.
Folks who are watching, please stay tuned. We're going to have another segment coming up in a few short minutes. It's going to be Metopia, so get ready to check out some very strange adventuring.
Wait,
See you in a few minutes.
Metopia? Really? What? That's what they're gonna show? Really? Okay. You learned a new emotion. Sadness. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's a good thing, because that means that it should be good, and it should be more like the Monster Hunters that we know, but Monster Hunter not being portable, man, that's really, like, that's really the reason that I've been able to put in as much time onto so many of the recent ones as I have. There's no way I'll be able to put in the same amount of time in one that's locked to having to sit there in front of a screen. Like, that's what kind of sucks about it to me. Like, is that I'll just not be able to play it as much. I honestly think that's what made me end up liking Monster Hunter so much more. Is that, you know, the more recent ones, the PSP and 3DS, like, obviously they're not very visually impressive, but you could take them anywhere, you could play them anywhere. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe it'll get announced for the Switch at a later date. Something like that. Yeah, I don't see the sales. I see the sales going way down for it. Because I don't think that making the game look better will attract new fans to it. Or at least not nearly as many fans as they're gonna lose who fell in love with playing the games on portable systems. And then the much bigger problem is Japan. It is a game where they clearly sell the most units in Japan. That is where the software sales are. That's where the game started off. That's why we didn't get so many of them.
Treehouse Live here at
And
we are just about to check
I even
out
said
a
before,
brand
even
new
the
game
PlayStation
called
sales
Utopia.
numbers
It is
themselves
a-
are not that
it is
impressive in
so
Japan. They're
fun.
not very
It's
good.
a personalized
I mean,
RPG adventure
Xbox,
where
there's
you get to
none.
cast
There's
your
like none of
buddies
them
in the game. So
in
Rich
Japan.
is gonna take it away. And I'm up here
So
with
that game
Sam
might
and
sell the
Rich.
most on PC there. I don't,
Awesome.
Let's go.
All right.
honestly.
Utopia, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't.
So,
I
we're
see
taking
the
into
sale,
the game a
and
little
the reason why that's a big
further.
deal is because
We would be,
it's been a big
start,
seller for them
probably into chapter 2.
recently,
But
and
we're here. Obviously, I've cast myself as
you
the
know,
main
it
role.
will cut into their
Cast some of our Treehouse
sales
cohorts
for the game, and
here.
they've definitely spent way more money
Oh my
developing
gosh,
that
that's
game than
Audrey.
they have on any of the more recent
Audrey.
games.
Right?
Listen
Yeah.
to her voice.
Dancing together.
Shut
Oh my gosh,
up.
it's so muppety.
I love
Their
it.
dance is so muppety.
You can recognize the rambling old man.
Yeah, exactly. And this game is definitely going to be have to be way more pushed in the Western market.
We had this horrible plague change
Because that's
that
where
came
console
and
gaming
affected
is.
land.
Console gaming over here is big,
So,
but in
Wow,
Japan not
that
so
was really
much. It
exciting.
really
great
isn't.
Sage Miyamoto appeared, saved the day.
Of course.
Thank you
Like
for
I
the
said,
link.
even the
Thematically
very
appropriate.
successful
So
PS4,
we've actually found this land.
which has
We
sold
haven't
many
encountered
units
any
all
yet,
over the
so
world, really does struggle in
it's great
Japan.
of Audrey's.
Which is
So we
surprising,
got
just
Tyrion
because there's a
Tracy
lot
here.
of software that
We
you would
have,
think
uh,
people in
Cute
Japan would
tower.
like
Oh my gosh.
on the PS4.
That
So
looks so perfect.
Yeah.
if even the
So in
PS4
this
can't
game,
get
the
in
basic
there and
setup,
sell stuff,
is
it's
that, a Dark
it's gonna
Lord
be
has appeared, who you also cast, by the
tough
way.
with
And,
stuff
you
that's
can,
focused, you know, on that.
You're just traveling by yourself, but you develop
Yes.
a party. You find party members. To
But
come
like I
help
said,
you
the
along
success
the way. You cast your friends
is
from around the world.
due to the install
He
base.
was wearing a
So
fantastic outfit.
the desert
we will see.
explorer
I don't see many more people who already own a PS4 who are not interested in Monster Hunter picking up Monster Hunter. That's my big issue. I don't think that there's gonna be a bunch of new Monster Hunter fans just because there's a large PS4 install base overseas, you know.
He asked if we have any to share with him, and I do happen to have one here.
That's it's an issue. It's gonna just watch. It's gonna be a big problem, and it might completely make them backstep on this whole thing, which would suck because
So as a reward,
how long have I wanted like
clothing, and it actually supports
Pokemon to be on a console and look much better, which we're finally eventually gonna get, but like,
it's a lot of fun.
and it'd be awesome to have a Monster Hunter that looks great. I just think like, I think they're missing out on some money if they don't maybe try to develop a Switch version. Maybe they can't. Maybe whatever they're developing, maybe they just can't optimize it properly. And that's a fine excuse if they just. But I think they probably could. They just need to take the time to develop it. And I think that would be the version that would sell the best in Japan, especially. Because I'm telling you right now, after Splatoon comes out, you're going to start seeing wacky numbers sales-wise over there. That is another franchise that they just, it's on the same levels. They love the shit out of it over there. I can't tell you why they love that game so much over there. I think it's a great game. I love the first one, but there is something about that game that people in Japan just absolutely love so much.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that happens in Utopia. Alright, and actually
the attach rate was insane on the Wii U, which is crazy because it was a new IP and it was a system that not many people owned.
So I have auto battle selected, but we're going to turn that off for right now, and we're going to go in and manually control our main character. So Reggie's cooking up some food to heal his HP.
Yeah. Here's to hoping that
maybe you can talk a little bit to the class systems here.
I mean, because I'm assuming you read like all that stuff. Here's to hoping that like it turns out to be great, because you know they do need to push the franchise more. That's clear. Like the next big game was never gonna be on 3DS, but I thought there was a chance that it could be on the Switch because it's essentially a console as well. So
I did.
Okay, cool.
I feel like almost the reason that Nintendo decided to go that route with the Switch is because they didn't want to do the same thing that the two other companies were doing, and they are a Japanese company, so they realized that a handheld, a console/handheld would be probably in their best interest if they want to expand their audience compared to what they had been doing. So.
So we have an added layer going on here with the relationship building.
It's weird because, like, you know, it's not a over here consoles are really big, but I still think it's funny that like the Monster Hunter franchise actually expanded itself on handhelds.
I really dig Sam's eye
Even over here, like it got popular because of the Vita, or not the Vita, the PSP and 3DS, which you would think, oh no, it would just only people in Japan would really like that, but maybe it's because the 3DS itself ended up being so cheap over time that it was like a cheap purchase and you could buy it and then your friends had them too, and the local multiplayer and all that stuff. Like, but I agree. Like, there's like that it couldn't keep continuing there, because they're not gonna make any advancements if it continues there. I just don't know how sales-wise it's gonna do compared to that, because it's a large install base, okay. But like I said, the PS4 install base is not big over there, and that's where they make the most money. So they're gonna have to rely on the Western sales of Monster Hunter, which is they've been much better. But like I said, it was portable. They were portable games. They were cheap games. You didn't have to go buy a console to play it. So I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna do. That's and it's a big deal for Capcom because it's become a big franchise for them. Like on the same levels as their other big franchises. So
at the top you'll see Me Central.
If
is
it doesn't
grayed out.
sell well, I'm sure
that'll
they'll
be a feature,
backstep. If it
when
does
you
sell
watch it
well,
connected
then
to
they'll
its
probably move
podcast,
forward.
You'll be able to add in ones that other players have uploaded to a server. But since I have Kindra already saved on my system, I'll go ahead and add you in.
That's me.
And so we can pick a personality, and these personalities actually have effects in the game. But I think you're very energetic, Kendra,
Cool.
so I'm going to go ahead and give you that.
I would agree with that.
Right?
Yeah.
You get a lot of spunk. And we'll pick a job for you. And so you start out in Chapter 1 with these 6, but as we're in Chapter 2, we have unlocked the scientist, which we made Sam.
Oh my gosh.
And
yes.
I was thinking
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I was really hoping.
That's awesome.
Yay.
All right, you're the energetic.
I even have a
imp.
pitchfork. I have a pitchfork in my own wings. Oh, this is perfect.
So now you'll come and join us at the end. And
Oh, it's a cooldown skill?
Oh my gosh,
Picture a
that's so
sequence.
cute. I'm so pleased. Very impish. I love their little voices.
right?
Group dancing.
Happy
Yeah.
times.
They're very
Well, I
happy.
mean, most of the time, like if
So,
I was
in
gonna
the end,
play
you can actually,
with people I
put each
know, I
other
would
in, rooms with one
I would
another, and
never
that actually
use,
will
like,
increase, your relationship little by
in-game
little.
chat. I would
Looks like
use
I'm
like
hungry.
Discord.
That's also
Yeah.
appropriate.
So I see Reggie and I.
I don't know. I guess
we
it's a
have
big
little event, going on in here.
in-game chat seems to be a big
And,
thing for so many
so Reggie shared one of his
people,
fond memories with me.
and all all these things. Like everyone's making a big
Yeah,
deal about the Switch stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, I probably would never
Happy
use
days
that
with that,
honestly,
There.
but
So we'll go back.
I feel
and,
like we've almost
actually
outgrown it,
too. So
because
we're
I would
gonna get
never, I'd
characters.
like never talk to random people.
I see that Sam
Sam
really
is
doesn't
like,
like this.
no.
little
Um,
Not
shit
feeling
up
that.
there. So
That-
I'll be kind.
That
and
wouldn't be
I'll
fun.
I'll use that one.
So this food system's really fun
Um,
because you'll be finding all these different.
I almost feel like we've
features as you
outgrown like
explore,
in-game
but
chat.
You're never gonna really know whether or not someone
at this
likes it
point.
until they try it. So every
Right.
once in a while, it's just like, is this okay with you?
Because
Are you
it's
gonna
so
enjoy
much
this?
better
Give
to
it a
just
try.
use
But it
And
definitely is better.
something
as
like
you can see,
Discord.
it ups the stats up
Reggie is so
there.
excited.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we
I'm so
have,
excited about it. Oh no,
anything
Sam.
else.
But I mean, you know, they got to make those
Yes, Scorpion?
advancements. That is
Whoa.
another
Oh
one,
my
so
gosh,
that'll be
no.
good
Not
for
right
some
now.
people
No, no scorpions.
All right,
for
and
me,
we can actually
please.
hit random and it'll.
who maybe don't have a good
Scorpion
mic.
vegetarian. Come on.
Oh, you enjoyed your meal? The rest of us were
There you
not such
go.
a fan of that random meal, though.
And you can see actually.
I don't know.
I
I honestly think like talking to random people in games is like the weirdest thing,
Alright, and you can actually.
Feeding time is over.
and
Sam's
a
still
lot of
hungry.
times ends with like really weird stuff.
We'll give
But
Kendra a little money so she can go buy a banana.
Oh, bad idea.
Sometimes they actually won't buy what they intended to buy, but these HP bananas are great for healing up. Oh, isn't that adorable? It's a frilly uniform.
I think we should. Could we buy him a? It looks pretty boss.
Let's see it, and it actually it increases his stats in defense, so it goes from 9 to 16.
Oh,
Yes.
Yay. He's so happy.
I do think it's interesting that you have a limited
Nope.
amount of control over your party. They're
Nope.
really their own
Nope.
little
I
critters.
can't
Right.
this.
And one of your party members
on.
may just run out and decide, you know what,
There we
last
go.
minute I'm going to buy something totally
Yep.
different. Look what I came back with. So it's an interesting experience seeing how they do. Ooh, I want a test
There
tube.
we go.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Scientist needs her test tube.
Good, I actually brought it back.
All right. So that ups your stats a little bit. We'll roll with that.
I remember seeing this game for the first time and thinking that it would have
so
been
back out
an
and,
alright like mobile game.
Adventure time.
Yeah.
We gotta go find the dude stealing all the faces.
Yeah, it's honestly really creepy when you see that.
But I wasn't
initial,
sure how I
like,
felt
bit
about
of
it as
the
a
story and you
3DS
see
game.
who are faceless. Seeing a faceless me character is kind of distressing.
It
They
is
look
so
creepy.
disturbing. It
That
really
m-
They
is.
are in distress, but
Mm.
they need your help. So.
And they can't
Looks
tell you
like
that
it.
they need your help because they
Yeah.
have no mouths with which to speak.
There's a lot of tragic flavor.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Five shirts as well. I guess it's.
the helmet's pretty heavy. I mean.
mean.
Oh yes.
I wonder how much later the PC version of that game is coming, because that is definitely where I
Oh,
would
are we
like to
bonding
play
over our
that.
coziness? That's
you
cute.
are.
That's adorable.
Because
All right.
So obviously there are
I don't have,
elements in
I
here
don't
that
pay
aren't
for,
play.
or I don't play
I love
like
watching the
online
conversations
games on my
just as you're
PlayStation.
traveling from A to B because some of the
I
interactions
usually
are
get
really
like,
fun.
Okay, and speaking of
yeah, so I would
disturbing,
absolutely want
we
to
have
play
these
the
mobs that have, like,
PC
facial
version then.
parts on them.
Right.
Like your yeah, you just fought a moth that was kind of mouth on it. Oh my gosh.
What do you call it?
Work of that.
Hey
A lot of damage.
Hey man, watch it.
So I can actually pause
I'm not doing
the
too hot.
action here a little bit once Reggie takes his turn.
But yeah, it's because it says something about the
He really is. He's a really big, tall guy, but
the PC version coming later.
our
So I
relationship
wanna go.
is deeper.
Maybe there's hope
actually
that
get
like
to, which is awesome.
they could still announce the Switch version, and then that would come whenever the PC
Alright,
version
so
would come or
I
something like
pushed
that.
the
So
sprinkle
that's my
button
hope,
because
because I would
see
buy the game
it's a
twice.
King
I would buy it for
Below
PC
there,
and
so
I would buy it for
I'm just
Switch.
gonna shake some HP on her.
Thanks for the sprinkles.
And I see Sam could use some MP, so
Oh, thank you.
a little bit. Alright.
And just see from those numbers there, the sprinkles are not infinite supply, so
Right.
you have to be a little bit
Yeah.
strategic about how you're sprinkling.
And
your-
get kind of the best of both worlds, because then I could have the best looking version, and I could have a portable version.
Show up for Sam.
Considering that
Nice.
I used to what was it? I bought that one that was like for the Wii U and for the 3DS, and I could like transfer the save data.
So
And apparently,
to
like
brace
with
bring
double
back.
cross, you can
There
transfer.
are positive and negative benefits to each.
I think you can
personality
transfer
because
or you can like interact. The 3DS can interact with
yeah,
the
they all
Switch
come into
version, which is
play.
pretty cool.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and do protect this guy off. Can't do any more damage.
And something else I just want to point out real quick as we're going through the rest of this demo. The music in this game is
Are those Pokemon?
Yeah.
What the heck?
oh,
I
thank you
love
for
the
checking
intro
on me,
music.
Reggie.
Those eyes.
I'm
Yeah.
very moved.
All right.
How about that?
You kill them and then like
Slash over the
Illuminati eyes come out, ghost eyes come out.
Hey, Reggie's gonna help out. Awesome. So we'll do a little extra damage.
Jeez.
So Reggie did +4 damage on there. Helped us
Overkill.
battle out. All right.
I will say with those cooking skills, having a chef in your party is really good, especially
Right.
as you're getting started.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, we all leveled up a lot from that.
Nice.
I thought I heard something though about like with that guy like
Gwen Blake.
that
Yeah,
he
enemies in that last battle.
Yes. I love my little stance too. I'm just yeah. Levels. 2 levels.
was like
nice.
talking bad about some other person that makes Monster Hunter videos or something like that.
What punch jab?
Yeah.
That's
I'm trying.
real?
I don't know.
Wow.
You gotta save
I don't
the
know why
world.
you would
Oh my
ever
gosh,
do
that's
anything like
that is
that.
incredible.
So I'm gonna just holding down B to sometimes
Hmm.
you don't have a lot of time. but you can say,
Wouldn't the Metroid amiibo come out the same day as the
Great
game?
Siege Miyamoto.
Right? So September
Music is suitably
15th? Is that right?
epic for this meeting here.
Wouldn't it make sense for them to come out the same day?
Jacket, giant hooded jacket thing he's wearing.
It's a lamp that we found before we started the segment here.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I really want them. I don't have like a regular. I have a Zero Suit Samus. I don't have
Oh my
a
goodness, that
regular.
dance.
Oh my God, this is. Oh, what is happening here? So I don't have a regular Samus, so I guess that could work as my regular Samus. But I really want the Metroid one, obviously,
I know.
because
It's gonna happen.
Excellent. We'll try
Back
to
to
it's
catch us.
squishy.
Yep.
just have a conversation.
I want the
way.
squishy Metroid.
So characters have little side conversations like this from time to
I'm
time.
assuming it would work in Smash Brothers the same way, like it would work as a
Actually, we
regular
haven't
Samus.
encountered the G, so our characters don't know the G's name yet.
And then I want the Urbosa one
But I like the positive attitude. We'll figure it out.
I'm glad we still have our faces.
for reasons.
Yeah, right.
She's my favorite champion.
All right.
Yeah, I love the fact that when you actually get into it, this is actually a pretty deep and involved RPG game. It's it's got a lot of depth to it, a lot of exploring. There's a lot of stuff to do here, but at the same time, all of it has this really sweet, lighthearted, silly tone to it that just makes it so much fun to play. Every time I'm in this game, I don't want to come back
Cactus
out unless
juice.
what silly conversations are going to happen next.
Yum,
what I'm
yum,
going to find
yum.
next.
And I love too that obviously you can put your friends in it. You can create new
Dig
teams and
in.
put those in it. You can really optimize it for whatever
Good
you
grub.
find enjoyable and funny.
Yeah, I think if you're ever a fan of Oregon Trail, you just like naming
Oh
characters
my
after your friends and
gosh.
watching them head out into the wilderness.
Wait,
Oregon,
Metroid
you're gonna like
will
this game.
suck.
Okay,
It's
I'm
a
not
lot
gonna
of
go
the
off
same
on a
good
tangent
parts.
Up
about
your
that
life?
game, but oh man, I love that.
Yeah.
So Reggie wants a non-standard
Yeah.
which obviously will have improved
Nice.
stats.
It will drain
Oh,
your
God,
life
that's too
away.
nostalgic.
Definitely
It's
clipping
the
that.
only way to cook.
Yeah.
also seems appropriate.
It will eat up all your free
Bad
time.
costume. Yes. Oh my gosh, I get to be a bat. Yes.
All right.
Wow, I even get a little bit of a hover in there. That's sweet.
All right. Let's head back out and see some more action.
Metroid will
Story and-
kill you.
Seems right. Yeah, it does.
Right.
Back out on the world map here.
Well, I'm not sure they want to trust a mad scientist and an imp by
I
themselves.
know, right?
Mm.
We would get up to things.
We're really sorry we blew up the inn. He's trying a new experiment. It didn't go well.
I need to decide if I'm gonna get.
So you'll notice on the bottom right of the bottom screen here, there's a screenshot button. You can take a screenshot anytime. It's saved to the
If I'm gonna
system.
get
So, you know,
arms,
you do something cool,
like a
funny
physical
action or something,
version, because I don't think there's anything like
Screenshot
special with it,
button.
or if I'm gonna get the digital version.
Screenshot. You know,
Nice.
If I get the digital version, then I can play like right away
There are many memories to be had in this game.
when it comes out. But
Oh, what am I
if
doing?
I
Sam, no.
Screaming.
get the physical version, I'll have to like go.
Collapse on us.
I ate
Guess technically, I could still go to the store late at night, but I don't like to do
I
that.
get some kitty cuddles.
Oh, that was cute.
Aw.
I'll get it the
Love
next
the text in
morning.
this.
Yeah, the little incidental text was a lot of fun to write that stuff through.
That's so great.
Now your tummy hurts.
Aw.
Oh, buddy.
Are we there yet?
No, the European one is way better. They get way better stuff. Oh my god, what are those things? They look like freaking Dobby
In
from.
the interest of time, I'm gonna go ahead and enable
Oh,
auto
they look like what are those things called? House trolls or something? I can't remember. They look terrible.
Option for you at the time.
The nose.
So that I don't have to make every little decision if I am suffering from a little decision paralysis.
That stubborn trait
Friggin'
works
Reggie's
really
baking
well
up
in
a,
the
or he's
battle-
cooking up a
battlefield.
storm.
Being stubborn pays off in this game.
And I'm a cautious warrior, so I was taking a little time to get ready there. That means my next attack will be even a little
Yeah, the
more
European
powerful.
one comes with like way more stuff.
Show off the Sam.
Comes with a Metroid pen, like a Samus pen. It comes with
Okay.
Oh,
So
these goblins are creepy.
when they tease you, you get super
is
angry.
it like what did they say it was?
Oh my gosh. They are
A
so
morph
freaking
ball
hooked.
keychain.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
We are not
We're
happy.
all
Getting
mad.
intense.
Wow.
Yeah.
Steam is coming out of our ears.
Oh my gosh, I can't let it go.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep doing
So-
that, Sam.
When
Keep
you're
it up.
angry, you'll actually take an extra turn. So
Almost looks like they've gone berserk. Bam.
Angry showing off.
yeah.
Why is everybody
Yeah,
so
yeah.
mad?
That non-stick frying pan to use.
Get him, Reggie.
Yeah.
Get him.
All right.
Sweet.
Done.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh,
man.
they got
Kendra.
taunted.
That was a little weak.
Oh, you're getting low on
Weak sauce.
You're low on HP.
Gonna glitch him. Cooking. Oh, look at that.
Oh, good.
Did you cook for you?
Perfect time to cook on the battlefield while we're being attacked by
She's still
imps.
mad.
I like how intense you look when your eyes are just like.
Let's call it beansies.
Sweet.
Um,
And that's it. Easy peasy.
what else? Oh, it comes with like I think an art book, like a 40-page art book. Comes with like. Now I'm guessing it will be maybe more expensive because I don't know how on earth they would get all this stuff for free, but
Close to leveling up, so
it seems like the European special editions are always way better than ours, anyways.
sure thing.
Sounds awesome.
And I will
Honestly,
point out that we just
I don't know
got
if I'll
Cam.
get the special edition
Right.
just because
Through the enemy drops.
I feel like eventually I'll be able to listen. I don't know if there's many songs on there that are from like the remade version, and I think a lot of them are like from a bunch of different Metroid games. I don't really
If that
need
thing's
a
part
CD
those goblins, I'm okay
of
with
it.
not
Like,
feeding you that. I'll
I
stick
mean,
with
it sounds
the
cool and
stories.
everything, but that's really like it doesn't come with too much other stuff. There's not like one with the amiibo packed in, which is probably one I would get.
And actually, another time-saving feature, which is pretty cool, is if you are in a hurry
Yeah.
and you are
So I'll probably
battling,
just get like the
you can actually
regular
hold down
version, honestly.
B,
But
which will make the action go a little bit faster. The camera pulls out.
maybe
so
get the
you
regular
nice
version and the
overall
amiibo.
view of it. Sam's gonna do her first assist
Because
here.
I don't know if it's like more expensive, but then like
Yeah.
whatever money I wouldn't spend on the special edition, I could just get the amiibo.
Oh no, Kendra!
That seems
We gotta
like a
heal her
better
up.
idea. I just want the friggin'
So what do
squishy.
you need?
Metroid.
Well, yeah,
I
you're
think you have to
in
get them
party,
as a
so,
2-pack
you know,
though. I don't know if you can get them
Oh,
separately.
I just cackled. I cackled. What's
All
gonna
right.
happen?
But I don't have a Samus amiibo, so it's
Yes.
fine. Like I could
I've been waiting
Does
for
a lot
this.
of damage.
get the
That's
regular
awesome.
Samus.
Wow.
I like this one more. I like this. I
mean,
like
such a
this
good
suit
movie
more
from Sam's praise
than
that,
this one than the other
yeah.
one.
Up there. Oh,
Oh.
It's a reference
Oh no,
to
we're all setting each other off again.
Oh god.
the cover art for Metroid 2.
So you can just kind of feather the B button when you want to, you know, it's like the enemy's turn, you just want to fast forward through that or whatever. Do
So
that.
angry.
Yeah. Like that. Can't let go.
Okay, yeah, actually I have a question for you. So,
Yeah.
do you think
He's going to conserve his energy.
that maybe there's a
angry, but he's still
possibility
gonna
that the reason they announced Metroid Prime 4 without any footage, like, is because they probably don't have footage to show, but they wanted to announce the Metroid
There you go.
2 remake,
Fun. We're still all...
but they felt that if they just announced that, people would be mad because the last time they just announced something like a 3DS Metroid game, people got really upset.
So that means
So
I'll
you
take a
think
shot for
that
it.
maybe that's the reason that they came out and just said Metroid Prime 4 is in development?
Deep caves.
I do love too that little confetti.
I think
effect
there's a
that
chance
leap
that maybe
joyfully
that's
into the
why.
air.
Because I know Nintendo doesn't like to do that. They don't like to be like, this game's in development.
So, you know,
We're having
we
a
get the
moment.
option
But
to continue playing.
That's
or,
what they've done for
yeah, we're gonna
that's what they've done for
Sweet.
Like,
So you
really?
guys,
Okay.
3 of their future Switch games. That's what they did for Fire Emblem, that's what they did for Pokemon, and that's what they did for Metroid Prime 4. The only ones they showed that we know are coming next year are Kirby and Yoshi, and they both don't have final titles. They have in development. They have
I was right. I
Goodness.
called it.
there you go.
just like project titles.
Wow. It looks like you got a haircut too.
I did. You look like a new person.
Sometimes it doesn't go so well, and you know the reaction won't be as great. But
I think that there's a very good chance that
We know
We're acquaintances.
that
Well,
was
then
to be paired,
I'm
to be like, oh, by the way, we are making that console Metroid that you guys really want. So
let's see.
Oh, my
If
hair's
anybody
already
wants to
back.
do any more shopping.
Oh, looks like everybody wants to
Oh.
shop.
So
Oh, that
give
looks
it-
cool.
it's almost more of like a reassurance, like we don't want you to be mad,
Yes.
like
Okay, Sam, go get the right thing and come back.
Go forth.
kind of thing.
Yes.
Sam.
Sweet.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I feel like it's fine though.
Awesome.
You know,
I approve.
people like to know things way ahead of time. That's why people usually like Sony's press conferences so freaking much. Because they announce stuff so far ahead of time that you literally see it sometimes at E3, 3 E3s in a row.
Obviously, you're going out. You're providing them with money and allowing them to go out and get these items. That
It's
are
very
in
exciting,
menus and battle and whatnot.
but
I'm just hoping that they come back with what they said.
I feel like it kind of hurt their press conference
So it's
this
not
year,
just so you can look cool.
right? Because imagine if we hadn't seen some of that stuff.
Wow. I need that in real life.
Dude, that is a crazy freaking pan. Imagine if we hadn't seen some of that stuff. I actually want I want a donut pan. I want that pan. That's really cool. Imagine if we if we hadn't seen some of the stuff that we saw last year at Sony's press conference. This year would have been wild, right? Like, because they'd be much closer to release. They still would be next year titles, because most of them were. But imagine if we had seen some of that, like, this year instead. Because literally some of that stuff, they haven't talked about it since last year. Like, it wouldn't have hurt them. It would have only helped them.
We've been together for a while, so our relationship's a little bit deeper. Yeah.
Like, if we didn't know about God of War, or we didn't know about Spider-Man, or, like, if we had seen that and then they said next year, everyone would have been like, oh my god, it's not that far away, and it's a brand new announcement. Then again, one of the things that people loved about last year's show in general was that they opened up with God of War music, so that would have taken a lot away from last year. But I feel like they could have not shown Spider-Man at all until this year. And that would have been a big deal.
The Red Goblin and a bunch of bosses. Alright. So auto battle, but we'll just this time.
I'm distracted? What am I
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, I feel like the Monster Hunter thing was big, but notice how like people were still saying that like Sony's press conference was very lackluster. That's because there were a lot of people who don't care about it at all.
Oh, good.
And I think that that reaction is not a good sign for that game, at least in the West. And that goes back to like what I was worrying about.
Yes,
Like,
butt jab.
I was hoping we'd see the butt jab.
I think announcing that for as many things as you possibly can helps you a lot more than
Right?
not doing it. And it just is kind of surprising considering the recent history of Monster Hunter that there is not a portable version. When clearly a portable version
It's all about the
is
relationships you form with
possible.
friends. That's why it's great to either go through and share memes that your friends have already made, or
What
like
is
make
going
ones
on
over.
here?
But like I said, you'll have that ability to
Oh,
access
man.
Me Central when the game is up and running, and you'll be able to submit your memes, like if you want to make.
No. Why does it have to stop working? Swear to God. I swear. What on earth? Okay, that's weird. Well, missed a little bit. Okay. What in the heck? What is going on with the internet? Okay. Come on. What are you doing? Come on.
Hey guys, welcome back. I am here with my friends Kendra and Audrey, and we're here to give you a first look at the upcoming DLC for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Audrey, why don't you take it away for us?
That's right, now we're going to jump right in, and as Teresa just said, we are looking at DLC Pack 1, the Master Trials for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and we're jumping right into Master Mode here. And if this area looks familiar, it should. This is the Great Plateau. It's from the very beginning of the game, and we showed it off during last year's Nintendo Treehouse Live, but it's a little bit different now. It's not quite as friendly, perhaps.
A little bit, a lot bit.
Yes, so we're in oh gosh, so there's one way that Master Mode has been upgraded. You see how quickly that